All right, we are live. Welcome to Friday, live from Vegas. David Collins is in the house, and Vegas is actually going to be a wet Vegas today. They said it's at least up here, and you got to remember I'm up in the foothills on the west of the Strip, and so yeah, we've been dark and oh wait, I didn't change cameras either. We were dark and overcast and windy, and it was raining before. Where is it? Come on. That's it. There we go.
Am I picking up all right on the mic?
Yeah.
Seemed like the gain was kind of low, and I couldn't figure at the last minute how to go in and reset it, and I didn't want to try.
I can hear you.
Okay, well, it didn't show on the little meter that maybe it's normal. Maybe I'd never paid that much attention to it.
Welcome, Toy Man.
Long time no see, buddy.
But yeah, you know what happened yesterday, and this was, if you think this is quite funny, the neighbor across the street, I guess, was having some friends over, and one of them parked and blocked my driveway. And so I walked across the street, and I was nice, I was polite, knocked on the door and sat there, and I said, yeah. And they said, who owns the white car? And they said, I do. And I says, you mind moving it? You're blocking my driveway. And the guy sat there and he goes, okay. So he comes out and he moves it and he does a U-turn, pulls it right up behind the truck that was parked in front of the house he was partying at and blocks a fire hydrant. And that's a pet peeve of mine, being
absolutely
a retired fire inspector. And I says, now you're blocking the fire hydrant. The girl he's going out with turns around and looks at me and goes, so? What is wrong with this younger generation?
They're ignorant.
Yeah, that they think parking in front of a fire hydrant's okay.
They forgot that.
I texted that down to Pat, and Pat looks out and he goes, "Let's burn the house down."
Well,
then you'll see what the fire hydrant's for.
Didn't you tell him that you were retired from the city as a fire inspector and that he'd better move his car right away?
Well, I sat there and the last thing when she said so, and I said, sweetheart, I'm a retired fire inspector. I know the numbers to call.
Yeah, I bet that car got moved in about 10 seconds flat.
And so I came in here, reached on the tool bench and got the landline phone and sat here like I was dialing it and everything else. And that car got moved. But to me, the shocking thing of the whole thing is when she turned and looked at me and said, so? That's what got me. I wish Dizzy was up. He'd love that story.
He probably is lurking around somewhere.
Okay.
You know, Dizzy.
But I think he would definitely get a kick out of that story. But I just thought that the younger generation they have that much ill respect of things that are set in place, of rules and regulations. So then Nancy asked me last night, she goes, well, there's no red curbing in front of the hydrants. Well, you got a house here and a house here.
Residential section.
Well, you got a house here and a house here. You paint red curb in front of fire hydrant if you got a long enough span. But usually you don't have a long enough span because the fire hydrant is here. Code requires 15 feet this direction, 15 feet that direction. So a total of 30 feet has to be blocked off. Painted red curb saying no parking fire hydrant. And they turn around and you're in somebody's driveway. So common sense prevails that, well, gee, you're not going to block somebody's driveway. So they don't paint that little, 4-foot section of curb in front of between the houses where the hydrant's at. And it's just totally amazing me just how much ill respect everybody has over there watching them park in front of that fire hydrant. I've yet to make the phone call, though.
No, you just wanted to scare them into thinking. Well, there was a time, it reminds me of I worked at a Habitat for Humanity restore, which happened to be next door to a CVS drugstore.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of times there's a police car parked in CVS's parking lot, well, behind the CVS, ready to pull speeders over, and they pulled people over for speeding a number of times, I noticed. Well, there was this guy trying to pull a girl's purse out of her hand, running through the parking lot, running through the drive-through of CVS, and I was standing there behind a chain link fence, and I had the phone in my hand, and I said, "You better stop that right now because I'm calling the police." And it never fazed them. And you know what? I called the police, and they didn't want to come.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, wasn't.
Usually have somebody up here pulling people for speeding. Now, where are they?
Mm-hmm.
It's behind the CVS on Coliseum Drive. How much more information do you need?
Yeah. The one thing we found out about the police is first time Nancy's mom's house got broken into, they called the cops and everything else, and they said, okay, we'll be out there. And then they took their sweet time, and about 45 minutes later, a cop shows up and clears the house, and Nancy and her mom Nancy was dropping off her mom at the time, can sit there and they can go in the house. And so we said 45 minutes? Damn, okay. Next time she was broken in again, and this time when they took stuff, they took Nancy's dad's shotgun. And we told the cops that there was a weapon involved, that they took guns. There were cops there. There were cops there in 10 seconds. So we made the conclusion that if your house gets broken into, tell them they took guns. And then when they get there, say, I was sadly mistaken. I don't know. I mean, that's the assumption we made, But then again, I don't know. It could have been a busy night for him. It's hard to say. So.
Well, I got a good police story to tell, though. Most of them are good stories.
Yeah.
Somebody that goes to my church, she got home one night and it was dark and she could see a light through the sliding patio doors. And it was somebody in there with a flashlight. And so she calls the police and she says, I think I see somebody breaking in my house. There's a light inside my house that's not supposed to be in there. Well, they got there pretty quickly, and they caught the people. And the police said, we're so glad you called us because the people we just caught were involved in 10 other house robberies. And you helped us catch them. We finally caught them.
Damn, that's good.
But that's happened on a number of occasions here. I got to work one morning and there was a pickup truck parked catty-cornered with one wheel up on the curb and everything. And I go, that's weird, And I felt suspicious about it, but then I didn't think about it anymore. And I went into work. And then when the break came, I came out in the break room and there was a police officer standing there. And I said, how can you help? How can I help you? He said, well, we're investigating a robbery. The pickup truck that is parked out here was involved in 5 robberies. And I said, well, the only thing I can do for you is to get the general manager. I'll get her for you right away. So I got Vicky out there. And Vicky, chatted with the police officer. Vicky said, how did you get in here? Because you need to have a card to get in the building. And I don't remember the answer because I was already walking away. But the police have a way of doing things. They knew how to get in the building.
Mm-hmm.
They got in somehow.
Well, it's like the fire department. They have the universal key.
Yeah.
It's called an axe.
Some of them actually have a key though, because my mother-in-law's house. My mother-in-law had a seizure. She had brain surgery, and it was an interreaction between 2 medications the doctor put her on, and the doctor should have known better. But they got in the house and didn't break a thing. They were able to get to the front door.
Most of the jurisdictions in this valley use what is called the Knox box system. And what it is a steel reinforced small key box that you mount on the building, and you can put the building keys in it. And only the fire department has a key to open that Knox box, KNOX. And all the engines in the city of Henderson, engines and paramedic and rescue vehicles and ladder trucks, everybody all had a Knox box that was inside the fire truck with a key in it for the Knox box. So they were able to get, now they haven't on, they can do it on residential in Henderson if requested, and then they got to give the key to the fire department and tell the fire department where it is. And they have to get on Henderson's key system, because then all the Knox boxes are keyed the same for the fire department's use.
Yeah, well, they were old, and they probably knew that, and probably their jurisdiction or whatever allowed them to do that. They probably did have a lockbox on the door.
The garbage men are here. I'll be right back.
I'll check out the chat.
Let's see. Yeah, still overcast, still windy. And David has taken off. Okay. All right. David must want to gotten a beer, and I was hauling in trash cans. So let's see, bring everybody up to date. I didn't load any car videos up today or this past week, because last Sunday, Pat and I were putting the carpet in the Camaro, and I did a cut and blew the whole thing. So the carpet's back out of the Camaro. And I was upset with myself, so I didn't even want to do anything on the car or anything with the car or nothing. I think I got video of it, but I don't know if I loaded it up or not, or if I made a video of it. So, and other than that, let's see, that's my week. Today we are windy, overcast, not overcast, partly cloudy, and storm cells keep popping up and raining. So
sunny and 60s here. Been an unusual May. It's been dry and cool. Usually It's rainy and hot. Mostly rainy.
Yeah, we're 57 degrees, windy. Let's see. Yeah, winds out of the west at 18 miles an hour. Humidity's up to 33%. Damn. And 10% chance of rain. So I can't say welcome to sunny Las Vegas today.
Welcome to sunny Winston-Salem. I'll give you a view here. Pardon the shake.
Okay.
I'm getting old. I was sitting there eating dinner next to a man who was like in his 90s, and I noticed he shook like that. It's a reaction I have to medication I'm on, I believe, because they put me on a medication that, well, I'm telling the whole YouTube world. I'm not sure very many are watching. I'm bipolar, and they have me on meds for that.
We got 5 people watching, David.
Yeah, well, that's no secret.
Yeah.
I'm disclosing that bipolar medication makes me shake sometimes.
Well, what we did is there used to be a store called Glaciers in the Las Vegas Valley. And what Glaciers would do was all the unique brand foods like in New York, Hawaii, Chicago, different cities around, they would carry those foods. Like,
oh, wow.
And so you could get what's the famous cheesecake from New York? You can get one of those. You know, they had that there. Vienna beef hot dogs and Vienna beef products they had there, and they also carried this.
Oh, wow.
This is Mike Ditka's Italian beef and gravy, frozen beef and gravy.
Well, that looks good.
This is dinner tonight. One of these are dinner tonight. I ordered a case. I found where I can order them online at a reasonable price, which is Amazon. And it was a case of 6 for $120 delivered. And so that roughly comes out to $20 a piece. When we were buying them at Glaciers, we were paying about $14 or $15 a piece for them. So the extra $5 a case, no biggie. But that's some good Italian beef. That's some good eats.
You know what I've been getting lately is Skyline Chili, which is made in Marion, Ohio. Skyline Chili was a chain of restaurants in Cincinnati.
I wonder, can you get it online? No, I got to write this down.
Yeah, you can get it from Amazon. You can get it from Walmart. It's pricey. I was getting it at Publix, and they stopped carrying it, I think. But it's $5. It's $4 odd change in a can at Publix, and they want $10 for it from Walmart. I just won't pay 10. It's delicious. I love it. I was making up
Skyline, Skyline, Skyline.
Yeah, just Google Skyline Chili.
Okay.
And what you do is you take spaghetti and put the chili over it and put cheese on top of it. And they call that freeway.
That's the way they eat chili and spaghetti noodles in Ohio.
Yeah, just about every weekend I make up chili and put it over the noodles and put the cheese on it.
Hey, Shandog, what's going on?
Shandog.
But anyway, Glacier's closed because of the matriarch of the family passed away. Gaff is in the house too, and the kids just couldn't run it. And it was a nice store to have around, especially since you're from some of the areas that you're in. We were able to get chocolate-covered macadamia nuts from Hawaii out of there, which was really cool.
Those are hard to get. I remember there was some place we got macadamia nuts, and we sent them to somebody at Christmas and stuff.
There was a drugstore. There was a drugstore chain in the valley because a lot of Hawaiians like Las Vegas, and so a lot of them have relocated here. And it was called Long's Drugs, LONG''S Drugs, Long's Drugs, and they carried a lot of the Hawaiian tourist, boxes of chocolate covered macadamia nuts and such, and it was good.
Now, they weren't a chain, were they? They were just a standalone drugstore. They were trying to stay.
It was a chain in this valley.
Oh, okay.
I know of, yeah, but they're no longer in business. Here we got a thing
going. Walgreens is buying just about every neighborhood pharmacy up and closing it down. And I have a suspicion, correct me if I'm wrong, I was told that Walgreens is going to eventually buy CVS. They're going to merge. And I believe the reason why they're having trouble is because of Walmart. Walmart is the #1 pharmacy in the country.
I use the Walgreens that's 2 blocks from my house, but then Walgreens is started out to be a Midwest chain. Actually started out in
Chicago.
Yeah, in Chicago. I know that for a fact. And so I mean, the doctor, I call the doctor. The only thing I'm on is ibuprofen for when my arthritis acts up, and that's it. So hold it, wait, Shandog, putting in a new floor in bathroom and hallway. Prego, old house, squaring. Yeah, square. An old house. Yeah, I don't think they used the square back then when they built Shandog.
No, there isn't a straight angle in this entire house.
Yeah.
Nothing is straight in this house.
And hold it, Gaffa. Let's say Gaffa macadamia nuts. I get them all the time. They're Australian nuts. Oh, okay.
I think they're from Hawaii too, but Australia is they have to grow in a certain climate.
Well, let's see. I wasn't introduced to them the weekend I spent in Sydney on my 5-day R&R, but when I went TDY to Barbers Point Naval Air Station in Hawaii was when I got introduced to macadamia nuts. I mean, I didn't even have them here in the States until I joined the Air Force and and they sent me TDY to Hawaii. My wife really liked me then too, because we were stationed at Hill Air Force Base, Ogden, Utah. It was the middle of January. Snow was coming on the ground, and I said, "I'll see you in 90 days. Where are you going?" "I'm going to Barbers Point, Hawaii."
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Sounds wonderful.
So, yeah.
Subway sells cookies, at least they do here. Now, I used to be able to get macadamia cookies from Subway.
All right. Now, Gaffa said no, they're native to Australia, so I didn't know that. Cool.
Well, we stand corrected. Cool. Well, Subway was getting them from somewhere to put in their cookies.
I don't know, but Long's Drugs is no longer here in the valley, and so actually the one drugstore was right over here on the corner, and now it's a Goodwill place. So you sit there and talk to Nancy into cleaning out a closet or one of the cabinets in the kitchen, and she had she loves Bunn coffee makers, and every time she got a new Bunn coffee maker, she'd save the coffee pot. And I think we had like about 5 or 6. I mean, throughout our whole 44 years of marriage, that's what she was saving.
You know what?
What?
I used to sell Bunn coffee pots, just the carafe.
Yeah.
I'd order them by the case. I'd order a case of 6 of those because they were constantly getting broken. They're made out of glass. You can order them from Bunn.
And so,
yeah.
So I said, she got a new Bunn coffee maker a couple of weeks ago, and I said, "So what are you going to do with these old ones?" And she says, "Well, I don't know." And I said, "Well, let's just drive them over to Goodwill and give them away."
Somebody will buy those in a second because it's an old Bunn coffee maker. Correct. Coffee, the jar, the carafe. But you could get the Bunn brand, and then they had it generic.
Dorito's in the house.
Dorito.
Yeah.
Hey, we're picking up here.
Yep. Okay. Well, Dizzy, if Dizzy's in the house, you got to go back. You got to wait until this is done and go back and see the story I told at the beginning of the show. I had issues with neighbors and a fire hydrant, so we'll leave it at that. So Skyline coffee, I'll have to look. And you say you get it on Amazon, but Walmart sells it?
Walmart's online store sells it anyway. My local supermarket sold it, and they seem to be out of stock on it. You might check with your local Walmart and see if.
Well, that's who Nancy works for, is Walmart. So,
Ask her if they carry it at her Walmart, and ask her how much it is, because the prices vary between the online and the.
Let me see if she's still up. Hold on, I'll ask her. Hang on.
Well, it's not that urgent.
No, it looks like she went upstairs and took a nap. Take a nap. So,
No, you live in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if they have an in-store price.
We got up early and went grocery shopping this morning. So I don't see Pat. I wonder if Pat's going to jump on. Oh, we won't see T-Dub today. I told everybody at the beginning of the show he's on an airplane. If we do, he'll be on the airplane. He's flying from Baltimore to Dallas. He's been teaching up in the Baltimore area this past week. He'll fly home this weekend. And then Monday Sunday night,
I know that's not right. Why is Walmart wanting me to verify my identity?
Verify your identity?
Yeah.
Hey, I know who I am. Don't you know who I am?
Though it's a computer, it'll do something weird at the most inopportune time.
Okay. Well, I'm walking around taking care of something here.
Publix. It says they carry what Publix carries is the mix. You have to brown your beef.
Yeah, but the stuff you're talking is canned chili, right?
Yeah.
Man, trying to clear my throat.
Well, this is canned, but it looks like the stuff you put on hot dogs.
All right, Shandog, you have a good one. Good luck with the bathroom floor. I got to do that in the master bathroom. Nancy wants to change that. So, and I'm trying not to do that until we remodel that bedroom. Well, let me set this down. I got to get rid of this Coke. Right back.
Up to $13 a can. It says pickup is not available.
All right. If I was in the office, I could sit there and do search myself.
Well, I tried to send you the link, but I think YouTube, if the link is longer, let me email the link to you.
Just email it. When we get done with the show, I'll go on and take a look. Yeah.
Well, now it's $13 for a can of it.
Do you know if Hazy picked up his van or not?
No, because they did a Struggle Street episode, and I didn't listen to the whole thing.
Okay.
And
the last thing I remember him saying on his van was that that this Friday is the Friday that he sat there and he was hoping to take the family out for a cruise in it, and that was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Today is when it was picked up and towed, I think, or 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks, somewhere. But I was just curious and seeing if he got it. Oh man.
Well, I didn't want to listen to the struggle street all the way through. It was late, and it was an hour long. The struggle street was an hour long, maybe more than an hour.
Damn.
And he said, "I'm waiting for the garage to call about the van."
Because last they had to send a head out to get a valve job done on it.
Yeah. I can't believe that chili went up to $13. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Tom, but that amazed me. It went up from $10. And then I can't
for 10. That's got to be a pretty big size can of chili for $10.
No, it's a 15 out. That's why I want you to see if Nancy can see how much. If they have it at her store, I will have you send me some of it. I will pay the shipping for you to send me some chili.
I wonder how many cans could we get into a flat rate box?
Let's see. The size of the box.
Let's see. Here's a post office flat rate box.
Well, that's the problem. The can might be too wide to fit skinny wise. I got a case of it. I got 6 cans from Walmart one time.
I think a can will fit in here.
Oh, I'd have you send more than one can because then the shipping would outweigh the.
Oh, David, I think I could fit a whole bunch of cans in here.
Well, I ordered 6 cans of it at one time from Walmart, and 3 of them had dents all in them. Chili was leaking out of them. There was a big hole in the side of the box. So I went on to their customer service and tried to file a return, and they wanted me to return each can separately. So I got into live chat. Hello.
Hey, Johnny Five.
And told them I can't send them back. They're leaking. They're open. They said, "Oh, no problem. We'll give you a refund."
Yeah.
Good to see you, David. Good to see you, Tom.
How you doing, Johnny?
Good.
Johnny.
Do you know, hey, we were talking about it just a minute ago. Do you know if Hazy got his van back?
No idea. I've been a bit busy now this week. So.
Okay.
Hopefully. I think he said hi.
Hopefully he's out.
The chat, I think. Yeah, he said hello, bitches. I'm
in the chat. Was he in the chat? I didn't notice him.
Right up at top. Underneath Toyman.
Toyman. All right, there's where we started. Toyman, Shandog, Gaffa. Let's see there. Toyman.
I saw a whole row of Toymans.
Yeah.
And we got Gaffa and Shandog as well.
Yeah, we
Shandog just took off. He's doing a bathroom floor in Pergo and a hallway or something like that. So he had to go back to work.
Is it?
Oh, Hazy was in there.
Oh, okay.
Hello, and hello, bitches, and we ignored him. I did not see that slip in because Toyman said hi to me, and I know I've pulled that up 2 or 3 times and seen that and did not see Hazy's. Hazy, so sorry. Why don't you come on up?
Hold it. Now I'm going to look again.
It's underneath where Toyman says hello to me, and it's almost at the beginning of it.
See, at the beginning, I got you where you put the link out. Then I got Toyman. Toyman says, "Hi, David." Hi, at David Collins. And then Shandog says hi. Then Gaffa. Then Toyman.
Well, it's right. On mine, it comes up right underneath where it says.
Oh, this is interesting.
Can you refresh? Maybe you need to refresh. That is interesting that you're seeing it. I mean, that I see it and you don't see it.
There. jumped out and I came back in. Nope. Still didn't come up.
That's freaky. It's up on my screen.
That's weird. Because now here's the laptop, and then I look to my left, and I got the big, and I could sit here and read the chat on the TV screen over there. But yeah,
that's freaky. That is weird.
Mm-hmm. Well, Hazy, if you're still there, we're sorry. I didn't see you in the chat, you bitch.
Yeah, I've been. I got a door the other day, a solid oak door that had Art Deco glass in from the 1920s. Yeah. Then about 30 years ago, that Art Deco glass was put into triple glazing, to protect the glass.
Right.
And the door I got it for free, but the bottom of the door were rotted.
I
took the panels out of it and I made a lamp. That's it.
Oh, that's cool.
It's remote control as well. Took the panels out.
That is wow. That's a good way to present that.
The glass is beautiful as well. I don't know if you can actually see, but the glass is etched as well. It's 3 panels all the way around. That's just a mock-up. I'm going to actually put it in a wood frame.
Well, see, what you can do is make 3 sides of that glass and put a clear glass on the back side, and then you can have it reflect off of the wall.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So that'll reflect that. It's and this bulb is remote control as well, so I can dim it right down.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right. That'll look cool. That's awesome.
But I am actually going to put it inside a frame as well.
Yeah.
That's going to go in that porch I've just built.
Oh, all right. That porch is looking cool.
I'm going to use part of the door because it's not completely rotted, but it's where the outer sill where you got like a triangle for the runoff. All that bit's gone. But some nice, decent oak wood though, so I can use quite a bit of it anyway. I'm thinking of making a planter out of it.
A planter?
Yeah, because oak planters, garden planters.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll last for years. It's good stuff. I mean, that door's been in 30 years.
I lived in a house one time that was built out of oak. That was sided with oak. And it was 100 years old. It was like 90 years old at the time, and it was like it was brand new.
I've got oak flooring downstairs, and it was took out of an house that I've been here about 7 years. I won it on an eBay bid. I got all the floor. It was from a really old, like a Edwardian house, and it would need like small parquet flooring bit from the 2 levels.
Well, the house I lived in was built before 1900. It was built like in 1896
Anthony.
Yeah, my dad built his house, the house I grew up in Northbrook, roughly 1955, him and his brothers, and he put oak flooring all through the house. And
I've got it all through living room, and I even did my shed out in it. I had a load left. I did my shed floor out in it as well.
even the stairs going up to the second floor are oak going all the way up.
They said the only reason they replaced the floor, there'd been a flood in the kitchen and it damaged into the hallway. So because it was parquet flooring, it was just easier just to rip it.
So then, what happened in the early 60s? What wall-to-wall carpeting took into effect, and so then he put wall-to-wall carpeting throughout the whole freaking house and covered up all those oak floors.
It'd be nice to pull up and find it underneath.
I had to when he passed away. He fell out of bed, and all your bodily functions all go. And so when I got to the house, Jerry had cut away the carpeting where he fell so it wouldn't stink up the house. And then when I got there, I took up the rest of the carpeting. So that was the only room in the whole house that you could sit, that had hardwood floors that you could see.
Cool. My floor with just a lamp on in the night, just downstairs, just glows. Because every piece is a different shade, color. Beautiful floor.
Well, they took the floor up in my kitchen. I was talking to the guy, and he's going to be my neighbor. He's going to move into here. And he tore up the floor, and he said, they had a flood in here at one time. And I said, well, yeah, this is an old house. It's no surprise. He said, well, they just covered it up with linoleum. And I said, yeah, that's what they did back in the old days in the 1950s, is they covered it up with linoleum.
It's so old it flooded.
Linoleum was like the newest, hottest thing. That was like everybody's favorite thing to use back then.
Linoleum, yeah.
Hey, Anthony. Hey, Pat.
What's going on, guys?
It was a quick Band-Aid. You know?
Exactly. Quick and cheap.
Well, they ripped it up and did it the right way. They
just like
really called that liner?
Yeah, just like carpet was to hardwood floors. Oh, we got to sand and redo them. Oh, hell, just throw carpet down.
Throw some carpet over. Well, you know, that's
the only thing I had to do. I took it just about a mil off the old floor and then just revarnished it, and it's beautiful floor now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I spent many a time with my dad, showed me how to sand and do hardwood floors.
Because it had
through his company, and
when they were all
I'd spend a night sitting there doing sanding and doing the hardwood floor.
Yeah. Hey, you remember them walk behind sanders that the vacuum cleaner never worked on?
Yeah. How about the little ones that look like a router to get the baseboards in the corners? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the cut in, so you can do
it. Pull you across the room.
I remember refinishing a hardwood floor. All we had was a hand sander, and we took turns with it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's a long one, I should say.
It's time consuming.
Because even
and messy.
As a kid, I remember 3 different times helping my grandfather do this house, because this house is completely hardwood floors throughout.
Hold it, Pat. What are you doing?
I'm putting that plumber's putty around that hole in the wall.
Oh,
you want to see?
It looks totally different, Pat.
You want to see what I'm working on?
At that angle, we didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah. He's hiding his stash in the wall. Damn it!
Yeah, I'm hiding.
But it's legal here in Vegas. Hold it. Who's down here? God, I didn't see him. Hazy, there you are. Hang on.
Hang on, Hazy.
There you are.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hello.
Is anybody there?
Yeah.
Can't see you. What the fuck is going on?
Did you get your van?
Listen, I've been in the fucking basement for fucking 20 minutes. What the fuck is going on?
We're talking 20 minutes.
Hey.
It felt like 20 minutes. It might have been 30 seconds, but it felt like 20 minutes.
Hey, no, it feels a long time when you're down there.
Time flies a little faster in Wales.
Hazy, I was going to say, welcome to the new United States. We had to check your papers, please.
Yeah.
We
had to do a background check on you before
shooting people because they were scared.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Gotta get my hand back.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the story on the van?
Listen, you got to bear with me. I'm not very well. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little bit croaky. But what I've done, I've drunk half a bottle of whiskey just to compensate.
That'll do it.
So we should be okay. The van's back. The van's running nice. Sweet.
Hey.
Awesome.
It could have come back Tuesday. It was done Tuesday, but they phoned me up and said, listen, we've just put the van back together. We've done the timing sweet. It was purring like a kitten. And all of a sudden, there was fucking coolant everywhere. They said, we've got to strip it all back down and figure out what's wrong. They said, maybe somebody's nicked the gasket or something on the way in.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up.
So
he said maybe Thursday. He said, I got some stuff that's being taken out tomorrow. He said, Thursday, hopefully I'll get it done. Thursday, Friday. So I'm not going to bother him till Friday today.
Right.
I'm surprised he just didn't go ahead and replace the head gasket.
Well, listen.
They waited.
Listen. That's not the problem.
Oh.
So I called him like 12:30 this afternoon. They still hadn't called me, so I called him up. I was like, "Listen, Andrew, what's going on?" He said, "Oh, fucking great." He said, "We put it all back together." He said, "We're just filling your air con now with gases because we had to obviously release it all or whatever."
All right.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna take it for a test drive. If everything's good, we'll fucking call you. Come pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what was the situation? I said, why the fuck was it leaking?
Yeah.
He said, because so much had been taken off the fucking head that when they screwed the bolts down again, they were touching the bottom. So it wasn't squeezing the gasket.
Yeah.
So what they had to do, they had to fucking shim a little bit off the bolt so they could tighten it up so it squeezed nice, you know?
Or get
nice.
a thicker head gasket.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what
he phoned the place up.
Well, they
The head, and he said, "What the fuck?" He said, "How much have you taken off the head?" They said, "Just a minute amount we took off. It wasn't nothing major." So he said to me that it's probably been done before. This ain't the first time it's been skimmed.
Yeah,
So-
but you gotta understand some of them bolts do stretch because we actually some vehicles here.
Hot, cold.
Some
Yeah, true.
vehicles, yeah, some vehicles here they make you buy new head bolts and shit because they do actually stretch.
Yeah.
Talking down again.
I know.
Yeah,
Funny,
I think-
Dizzy mentioned having new bolts, and when he said it, I was like, "Yeah, actually, they should have fucking had new bolts. I paid enough."
Yeah.
Let's put new bolts in it.
Yeah, because the fact that they took the head off and shaved it, they should have automatically got new bolts.
Yeah.
You needed to tap it out, tap the threads out, make sure the threads all lined up.
Have you been for spinning it there, not way back? Make sure it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
spinning it. I can't breathe.
No.
Oh, dear. Hello.
Is that Robin?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. The missus says hi to everybody.
No, I took.
Hello.
She only
Carl,
said hello
can
to
you
me.
shut her down just a little bit?
What's up?
The other way.
You want me out of the way?
No, I was talking about
Obviously.
Tom. Tom, turn a little bit.
Oh.
You still ain't got my seats in my car, goddammit.
No.
Well, Pat,
Actually, I fucked up and putting the carpeting in last Sunday, so I got new carpet on order.
Yeah, we messed up. Not just
Why did
we
you fuck
did.
up?
well,
put
Pat,
it
put
in
it
backwards.
off next weekend. He ain't got it ready.
We put the front of the carpet in the back, and we put the back of the carpet up front.
Oh, I'm
How
half
the
ready.
fuck did you manage that? Was you smoking a 30% fucking herbal remedy?
Probably, yeah. There was some herbal influence, I would say.
That's all right.
Just a little.
That is a good reason.
Was it
that
that
much.
much? Was it that much?
No, that top Pat. That's when you look at it and you say, "Dad, see what happens when I follow instructions."
Exactly.
Well, the thing that killed me is with the other when I flipped it the other way.
Was
It
it that
looked
much?
like it was overlapping like 24 inches, and I'm
Was
going.
it that much?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Or Tom, you could have done like me. I took a piece of Nome I was putting in the bathroom and I went outside and I laid it out and I cut it. Fit perfect like a glove. The only thing is I cut it backwards.
I've done that. I've done that on when you're cutting around baseboard and trim and door
Yeah.
jam trim.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
you put
put
the 45
carpet
it the wrong way.
Me and my buddy folded up and we went in the bathroom, laid it out, and we're like, something's wrong. And I was like, flip it upside down for a minute.
Johnny,
We
that's
did.
not a carpet
He's
stretch.
like,
bro.
I'm joking.
yeah, he's like,
If you
oh,
done it upside down, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Can I just enlighten you guys and tell you I am an actual carpet fitter. Like that is my
I know.
that is my thing. What I do.
yeah.
Just letting you know.
See, I tend to fit carpets that never intended to fit that room.
And a lot of people do. And I turn up at their houses and say, "Who the fuck measured this?"
Hey,
That's the most famous line as a carpet fitter. Who the fuck measured this?
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter
But
who it was.
anyway, it's the carpet kit that I fucked up.
Yeah.
That I'll be able to still use because I still want to carpet all the way back up to the wheel well and into the trunk.
all
Where the
right.
carpet kit and the trunk ends. So I got all that space
How
available.
could you get the front mixed up with the back? How did that happen?
Actually,
Well,
what happened is that we had the back carpet turned 180 degrees wrong.
Yeah.
It was slip
And the front carpet, the front section of carpet went in front. Went in
Can
good.
you just pull it out?
If we flipped it around, we'd had already started trimming the carpet, and and so
bear in mind they were both stoned when they were doing it.
Hazy, in my brilliance, I ordered a one-piece carpet kit, so now we can't fuck it up.
Yeah, you can. You can still do it backwards.
No, because they got the footwell with the where the driver is. They got a rubber mat there and the footwell, so it only goes in one way. I can't fuck it up.
So how much did this cost you? How much did the mistake cost you, Tom?
About $160.
Oh, that's fuck all.
No, it costs more than that because you got to throw in the price for the one you fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, that is the price. That's the only price. That is the price.
Well, the kit I got is 150. The new one I ordered is close to 200. So, because it's a one-piece kit. It's one piece.
Basically, by the time you get done, your carpet costs you $300.
But then I got carpeting from the tail lights all the way to the firewall.
Right, Tom, do you want me to make you feel a little better about yourself today?
Oh, that's why you didn't see any car videos this week.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I just paid £1,720 for my mistake.
Yep. And it wasn't your mistake. It was.
Well, it was because I should have got the timing belt done straight away. But realistically, a 3-week fucking gap from buying it to a break-in is pretty fucked up.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, you still haven't gone through the excitement of the new vehicle.
Yeah. I know.
And plus all the work you were doing in it. So
Listen, I felt like it disappeared because I had
reap the fruits of your labor.
I looked at it today and I was like, "Oh, this is quite a nice fan. I wouldn't mind one like this myself."
Yeah, but I know where Hazy's coming from. Because see, on the other side, you're going.
Well, she's got that cable.
If I would have checked that, there'd have been more money I could have spent.
I want a shoebox full of $10
Yeah. It's right after. In other words, what you're saying, Hazy, right after you picked it up, you took it over to a mechanic and had him going through it.
Yeah. What? In hindsight's 2020. What was the mileage on it when you got it?
It was high.
It was
It's the weekend jump from the car.
200 and some thousand.
Just under
247.
It's broken in anyway. I would have taken it.
Broken in.
Had it all checked out. Had it all new belts and stuff put in it. But that's me.
Mine had 83 when I got it. It's got 105 now.
No need to worry about it now. It's over with. It's the past. It's gone. So.
Well, that's like me. Anybody that comes with me with a used car and it's got 190,000 more miles, the first thing you do is check the timing and change the water pump.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. Listen, I've never spent more than
timing
belt on a cat.
Make sure it has oil in it.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about the newer cars because the water pump is part of the timing belt. You know.
Yeah. I had a new water pump. I had new everything.
Yeah.
Well,
should be all right for another 100,000.
Well, you should be good for about 30,000, and then check it again.
I said to him today. I said, when should I book it in for a service? He said, listen, we've done it all. It's all been done. He said, you haven't got to book it in until next year.
Yeah.
Oh. So they're saying about one.
He wants me to take it back. He wants me to take it back when I've done 300 miles, just so we can have a quick check, make sure nothing's leaking.
Well, yeah,
okay.
Braking. He wants to check it right before the braking.
But you're not going to drive it that much, are you? It's going to be like on the weekends or something, right?
No, it's my daily driver.
No, it's his daily
Way
driver.
cool. Way cool.
He's off now, David. That's it now.
That's his car. That's his daily car now. Yeah.
Listen, I don't fuck about David. Listen, David, I'm not a rich man. I'm a poor man trying to fucking do the best I can. You know?
Well, I see people to use their.
Got to get that money back by using it as much as possible now.
Well, the thing is, I could probably sell it tomorrow and make $1,000 on it already.
Yeah, you've had a lot of work, don't you?
You know?
Yeah.
So
what do you need it for? You just need it to go to the grocery store, right? So
this is what I need it for. This is what it's for. It's to take my boys on adventures.
There you go.
That's it. That's it. I can take the dog, the boys. I can take Kate. She can sit in the back and fucking moan. You know.
Oh, Tom, you remember that car I was telling you? It was in that barn that was buried, and we finally unburied it. Guess what it is?
What?
A 1969 Pontiac Le Mans.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Got the original engine, transmission, and everything in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's thinking I've got a double garage.
It
All right,
needs,
now
it,
the
it,
next-
it, it needs
next
a lot of
question
help, but it's a beautiful car, man. Just the way it's
So how rusted is it?
not bad. It's just surface.
Oh.
I'm talking like take some 60 grit and work your way back up. And
Uh-huh.
yeah. It's not
Okay.
it's not cancer. You know what I'm talking about? It's none of that cancer stuff. Yeah.
It's just it's
Who's that?
surface rust right before it gets to ready to pit.
Right. Well, the reason it has the surface rust because they had bales of hay stacked on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well, the hay
always
might
it's
have
always
protected
good.
it.
It's always good to put something heavy and wet on top of a car to store it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And rat peas are great corrosive.
It gives that nice rustic look.
Oh, look, there's a lady. There's a lady. I
Patina.
see her.
It's patina.
Look at the patina
Anthony.
you got.
Patina.
Well, see, that's what I told him. Right now, the way it sits, I could hit it just a little bit, clear coat it, and make it a
Who's
rat
the
rod.
cameraman?
Tom, that's the door it come out of.
Huh?
Who's going to be skateboarding? Pat, I want to see you do a fucking 360 flip.
I can't do a 360 flip.
Can you do, what can you do?
Pat, let me interpret
Can I
Can
that
you
for
do a
you.
tail whip?
He wants to see you in the emergency room in traction. Is what
Okay,
he's saying.
can you do an endo?
That's what he wants. That's
Not
what he
endo,
wants
an
to
ollie.
see.
You ollie.
That's a bit
You ollie.
drastic.
Yes, I can ollie.
Well, that'll
I
do.
can
Show
ollie.
me.
I can pop shove it. Hang on, not right now.
Oh, fuck, it feels like I'm talking to Brian. They're the easy fucking
They're trying to
moves.
goad me into
Oh,
doing
an ollie
shit.
and I can pop shove it.
Okay, Pat, first ask the wife if the policy's paid up and signed.
It is. It's paid each month, every other week.
Both
with my paycheck.
policies, the life insurance policy and
It's it's all paid by the city of North Las Vegas. Don't worry.
Oh, well, hell, knock yourself out, son.
all right, you got the best coverage in the whole country. Go ahead, flip that
That's
thing.
cool.
What's your wife's name?
Listen, Anthony, that eagle in that fucking poster behind you don't look very well.
Yeah.
I
I'll
could be
send
a
her flowers.
vegetable and she'd still be in love with me.
Well, I'm going to send her flowers and say, hey, I heard you just freshly single.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
pretty fucked up.
I got that same light in my kitchen.
Yeah.
No, you used to have that same light in your kitchen.
Right, go in there and check. It's gone.
I'll be right back.
There's just wires sticking.
He's going to go look and he's going to go, I'll be a son of a bitch. She done bought a new light.
Yeah, there's it. That door is now that lamp.
I still have that light in my kitchen.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, yeah, nice time.
That must have been the lighting.
I took the bottom of the door were rotten ages, so I couldn't use the door, but they look
Are
good.
you telling me you bought a rotten door, Johnny?
No, I got it for free. So, but look at the panels.
Okay, are you telling me you went and collected somebody's rotten door, Johnny?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, nice.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw them,
That's
I wanted
fucking
it.
stupid, bro. It's all right. Don't worry about it. That's fucking funny. That's not the
So
right
good
note.
means really good. In
It's
America.
remote control as well, which is cool.
Oh, okay,
that's a
wait.
weird-
Pat's getting ready. He's Hazy's trick, I guess. Hazy wants to see
No,
some
I ain't
tricks.
doing any tricks right now. I'm changing
Oh,
out.
okay.
I'm working on trucks right now.
Oh, here we go. This is the bullshit story. I thought it was your brother that talked shit, not you. I thought you were a stand-up fucking character.
Did you get your fucking money?
No.
By the way, I sent you PayPal. Yes, you did.
Oh, but yeah, from you I did. From you and your dad I did. Yeah, but your brother, fuck you. Listen, if I send the money back, would you just give me a little slap for me?
What was that?
He wants you to slap T-Dub.
I
I'll
can't
send
do
you
that.
your money back if you give me your
Do
brother.
that for free. This is brother. You can do what your brother slap.
And I even sent you 10 pounds. I even covered the difference, and it was 10 pounds.
I know. Listen, to be honest, I feel like everybody was pressured into that fucking little bet because of your dad.
No.
Yeah, your dad
All right.
persuaded
It's all right. I'll
everybody.
be slamming the front door later, too. Don't worry.
Listen, David Collins was so into it, he fucking sent you the money straight away. I was
Are
like,
you going to
what
put the
fuck are you doing?
dodos on?
I haven't even
What?
won
He
yet.
sent you, Hazy. He
What's
sent
that
you the money
stuff?
the same time
What's
we were
in
talking
between?
about it
Same night.
on the
Tom,
live
same
show.
night. Yeah, yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was
No,
No,
like,
we
David,
were
not
live.
you, Pat.
No,
David Collins.
Pat, not you, Pat. David Collins.
yeah, you're right.
On
I
the
did.
live
I
show,
don't give
I
a
seen
fuck.
it. Because I was thinking it was
after the show. It was after the show, and a thing come through. I was like, "What the fuck is he doing? He sent me fucking $10. What the
I
fuck?"
thought it was a raffle. For some reason, something made me think it was a raffle. We were
It was a waffle.
anyway.
Well, it can be.
It was weird anyway.
I thought for
so-
sure that I had lost. Yeah, the night before when I checked it, it was still in America, or it was still in transit. It was in the air. It hadn't landed in fucking London. So I thought, okay, I've lost. Fair enough. Somebody's
All right,
gonna
put
win.
these ones on.
So I'm
Big
gonna have
one.
to send David Collins' money with mine, to whoever won. And the
Little
next
one.
day, then there's Kate said, "Are you expecting UPS?" I was like, "What?" She said, "Yeah, there's UPS outside." I was like, "Fucking bring them in."
Yeah.
I swear to God,
Yeah.
I had the package. I opened it. I was like, "You are fucking joking." How the fuck did I pull that one off? Crazy.
You were lying the whole fucking time.
I swear on my kid's life. It was genuine. I don't fucking listen.
I'm
it was your
fucking
dad.
with you.
Listen, Pat, your dad wanted the sweepstake, not me. I had nothing to do with having a bet. It was your dad. I'm not even a gambling man.
It's all good, Hazy.
It's just so funny.
It was
I
a
saying, they
raffle.
call
That's all it
fake.
was. It's like a football pool.
Yeah, it was a fun little thing. It was a fun little thing that I was pretty convinced I had no chance of winning.
I thought I was damn close when I checked it. You got it on,
Why are
on,
the two
on
brass
Thursday.
plates
When I
about
checked
3
it
weeks ago?
on Tuesday, it was already en route at the station. I guess it came to that post office or postal station before it went on to Hazy.
Well,
And
that's in Heathrow. It goes to Heathrow first and goes through fucking customs.
Yeah.
Which is in London, which is like 120 miles away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. I mean, I thought I was going to get it, but they held on to it for a day extra, and so Hazy would win.
Yeah,
He
they
called.
had Hazy in
No,
it.
you
You tried getting through to him on
his brother
That
worked
was
for the
no-
post
that was
office.
Listen. I don't know if
His
you know, but
brother
my
worked
luck
for
is
the
pretty
post
fucking
office.
shit.
Hey, he probably just went to the postal service and told him, said, "Hey, listen, hold this up for a day."
Hold on to this
Oh,
one
please.
until
Tom.
this day.
You've obviously never ran customer services over here. You don't get through to anybody. When you do, they don't know what you're on
Same
about.
America then.
What, you're,
It's the same as
Johnny,
America.
you're saying over there in the UK there's no customer service?
Oh,
No,
shambolic. Shambolic.
You got some guy, especially with COVID, especially since COVID, you got some guy sat on his sofa playing FIFA. He just shut his controller down and gone, "Hello." He's having a chew on a pizza. "Hello, yeah, okay, yeah. What's the problem?"
I did my passport
That's not
interview,
far
and
from
she
the
was sat on the end of a bed.
Fucking Brit wants to see a white boy all
And it went quietest room in the house.
Uh-oh.
Oh, listen to
here we
this
go.
shit. Listen to this fucking smack talk at a Brit.
Oh, here we go.
Somebody from Wales. wants
Watch
to
a
see
train
Ollie.
watch a fucking car just plow him now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there you go. That's a good move. I call that
No,
the shit
there's not
move.
enough speed. I'm too old for this shit.
Listen, you
Well, I'm
said
not
it.
going to say it, but
First one
What
of
do
the day.
You are so full of shit.
All right,
Tom,
sorry.
do me a favor. Tom, go show him how to do a fucking ollie.
There you go.
He done one then, fair dues.
He got it.
Hazy.
Roll out on that.
Now look at the
flat
neighborhood
top
that
and
where
make a
Pat's
pit.
at. Let me talk. Everybody be quiet for a minute. You see the White House on the very left of the screen?
Yeah, with the Hummer.
They're all white.
The
Yeah,
very
I see
White
it.
House on the very left of the screen.
Yeah.
That was Pat's best friend growing up. That was Jack's house, and they were skating constantly.
You didn't even see that. You didn't even say nothing about that pop shove it.
Listen, your dad was talking shit while you were doing it, so blame him.
Oh,
Uh,
got
Oh,
hung
look at him. Listen, the boy's got some moves, fair dues.
Oh,
There you go.
Listen, I'll give you that one because you are old as fuck.
no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
So Pat, who got hauled away by the ambulance this morning?
Oh, look, Look, young blood have turned up to show you what's what.
Now we got the.
I still got
action
more
on
skills
here.
than
Yeah,
him.
he gonna say that this is the way you do it, man. Hang on.
Hi,
hang on.
John.
Yo, I got a
Okay,
picture of John on my T-shirt. Have you seen the picture?
I
I got
don't
a
know.
picture of John on my T-shirt. I can't fucking believe it.
I don't know who got hauled away though.
Okay. No, this morning, or actually around lunchtime, there were a couple. The house straight across the street from Pat, right there, where the trucks in the driveway or the SUVs in the driveway. There was an ambulance there, and the paramedics and the fire department this morning.
You say your garage ain't open. You're not pointing shit out.
Yo, John, how come you're not a fucking major YouTuber taking on Logan Paul and all that shit?
Because
What?
70s porn look ain't back in yet.
Tell Logan Paul you want to fucking smash his brains in.
No, all that hair's gonna cushion him. He doesn't need a helmet or nothing.
Listen, I got a picture of that. What's that dude's name? Is it Mike? Is it Mike? Is that your kid, Pat?
Stepson.
What's his name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
John.
Listen, I got a picture of John on my T-shirt. Have you seen it?
Oh, let's
can't
see.
hear
Hold
you.
on. Let's see.
Check it out.
That's Jimi Hendrix.
Jimmy.
I mean, from there up. From there up.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I gotta do a video now.
Yeah.
What video are you gonna do? And you're gonna do a gaming video.
Nah, I gotta do a video on this knife for Opel.
I'm gonna get another picture.
Listen, let me tell you something. No one gives a fuck about that knife.
Well, it's out of France. Hey, as long as they send me the free shit, I don't care.
Ugh, I'm gonna head in, John.
Hey, shit.
I do like the way it locks, though. It's a twist lock.
So they'd send you free shit to make a video on it. Yeah, I see some
Free
YouTubers
shit?
do that.
Oh, okay.
It's
What's
made in
that?
France.
Yeah, I've
Free
got
shit
one
to
of them.
review.
Let me show you. Give me a second.
Okay. How am I bringing those in?
Oh, yeah.
I did that
Hazy has
with
to show his.
I got that with the spray away guys. Hold on, with these guys.
It's called the number 8. Made in France. Oh, look. On one side it has the name, and the other side it says I surrender.
Nice.
On the super clean.
Oh, yeah. Super clean. Yeah.
Yeah, they sent this to me in the T-shirt and the ball cap. Anybody want a super clean ball cap?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't wear ball caps anymore.
Well, hell.
Every now and then I do, but yeah. And I did my video commitment with them, but then
Yeah.
I'm going to do another one because I'm going to use this stuff to scrub my garage floor.
Yeah.
Once I get done fucking up carpet in the Camaro.
Yeah.
Well, I got a little story. When I was in college, my roommate worked for the college cleaning bathrooms and stuff up for them, and they had this cleaner which had ammonium chloride in it. They called it mild acid.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
I used to buy that Lysol
Right, I haven't got a
tile
twisty
cleaner.
there.
Yeah, it's a
See,
twist
my
lock.
new bathroom's going to have black grout.
Oh, what a good
and
night,
white
buddy.
tile.
Yeah.
Hold it.
So
Hang on.
bleach will
Hayes.
bleach out the grout. You know, most bathroom cleaners are made with bleach.
Yep. That's it.
Mine don't do the twisty thing to lock it. Well, we're not allowed to have a lock knife bigger than that. You know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
what
that's
a
cool.
nice crap knife that is. Beautiful.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And if anyone on the troop is a little bit of a pussy, I'll fucking stick it in the neck.
yeah. There you go.
Fucking
I think
slow
that's
me
what
down.
they changed on it. That's why they sent me this one, because now, like I said, see, watch when you pull it up, and what you take this right here, and it just
Yeah, but in this country that would be illegal.
yeah.
We can't have a lock knife over 3 inches.
Yeah, they just get massive cabin knives out of
Okay.
kitchen drawer.
I mean, this one up here, I don't know if you've ever seen this knife.
I have, yeah.
But I tell you what, they got a hell of an edge on this thing. It will cut you.
Let me just put this into perspective.
Let's see.
You know the size of that.
Yeah.
Me, yeah. Now look at this one.
See Anthony's.
Son
wait.
of a...
Yeah. Yeah.
This one's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not much, but you probably wouldn't want to try and fucking take my money.
No.
You know?
All right, Pat's got a. Hey, Pat.
Yeah, but I made a stand.
Right.
Let me show you what I made. This was a prize on New Dizzy's. I won this on New Dizzy's raffle, but let me show you what I made for it. I made this. I made the whole
Remember
thing.
the knives I got you for Christmas?
I put the frame and everything together.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
Look at this. My prize from New Dizzy and Tina the Maid's Children's Christmas Raffle, 2018. Yeah. And see these
That's
pegs I
cool.
put in? See these pegs what I put in? Check this out. Check how cool this shit is.
Yep. Holds it just right. Yeah.
Is that badass or what?
Oh, yeah.
That is cool. All right.
I've got a matching tattoo of that.
Hold it, wait. So, Anthony, let's see the knife you have. I'm trying to get to.
Oh, it's the same thing with his. The only thing is mine, the blade actually locks. Cause see, how I got to unlock it so I can open it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's basically just like the one he has, except for this one actually has the little twist lock.
Now, why is that illegal in the UK? Why is it
Because
illegal?
it can't be a locking blade.
Because in the UK, everybody's a bit stabby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All our kids are a little bit fucking stabby, you know?
All right, thanks, Anthony.
Let me tell you a little story about yesterday. Yesterday, Jack was about to take the dog out for a walk. We had all these fucking messages from family members and shit saying there's an incident in Pentwyn, which was like fucking 3 streets away from me, where 7 people wearing balaclavas and machetes were running around causing fucking havoc. There was armed police.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Well, Jack was just about to walk the dog and then go to the gym. So I had to drive him to the gym. He couldn't even walk to the gym because everything was on lockdown because of these fucking idiots.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, that's what I do. That ain't nothing like your street, Tom.
Huh?
That ain't nothing like your street. That's why I didn't learn to do an ollie, because I was too busy trying to not get punched in the side of the head. That's the reality.
Yeah. Oh man, no. Oh wait. No, that knife that you won in Hazy's that you won, Hazy, in Dizzy's raffle. I got Pat and T-Dub the same knife.
What did they do with him?
I don't know. I don't know where Pat went to.
I'm right here.
Oh. Remember the knives I got you for Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pat, let me ask you a
There's
question.
in my closet.
Pat, let me ask you a question. You obviously grew up in our streets, so you're back home where you fucking was brought up. How many times in our street was you punched in the face?
On my street?
Yeah.
Less than a dozen.
Nice.
Really?
That's a good life. That's a good life. I mean,
getting up with it. That's
But,
full on
but,
getting
but
up with
at
it.
school,
Hold it.
at school,
Hold
it was
it.
a
Hold
different
it.
story.
is that like once a year until you're 12? Did you kick him, Tom?
Uh-oh, we lost him.
No, Tom kicked him because he didn't want to tell him how many times he punched him in the side of the head.
No, here he is. He's right here. No. There you are.
I'm on
Where
the
did you go?
PC now.
Oh, okay. See? I didn't lose him.
I was only joking, Tom.
So, yeah.
Yes.
So what you're saying, from the age of fucking 0 to 12, you got punched in the face approximately once a year.
Up until 14 or 15. I was over 12 times.
Okay. 15 times?
I don't know. I didn't fucking count. I didn't go
Listen,
home and
sometimes
this is the 15th time I was punched in the
Sometimes
face.
I get punched
It's never
in the face
gonna happen
15
again.
times in the first hour of the day.
Some people get punched 15 times in one entire fight.
In one day.
in one day.
Exactly.
What the fuck am I
In one
doing?
5-minute period.
I'm pushing buttons.
When I was younger, I had that happen one time. This guy, I know he hit me probably about 11 times in a 3-minute period of time, and I said, never again.
Let me tell you something. I knocked when I was about 17. When I first started drinking, I was in this club, and I knocked this lesbian's drink over. She was fucking.
You hit a lesbian, dude? That's not fair.
No, I didn't hit her yet. But I
Didn't hit her yet. Key word was yet.
No, but I wanted to.
He's trying. He's trying to brag about a fight he won against a lesbian.
No, I'm not bragging. I ain't bragging. I'm just telling you a fucking story. I ain't bragging.
Well, let him tell a story. Go
Let him
ahead.
go.
Listen, I got fucked up. I mean, I got fucked up. I'm telling you the time I got fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before or
Well,
after the
let's go.
strap-on came out?
So I knocked this big black lesbian. I mean, I didn't have to say she was black, but she was. You know, I knocked her drink over. She stood up, and she was fucking 4 foot taller than me. And I was like, holy shit. Big lesbian. You know? Yeah. Just a chicken's a bad boy I had before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, just chilling. No, I'm talking to Jack. He's ordering me a kebab. Pause.
Yeah.
Timeout. Okay.
Yeah, just a large kebab, mate.
Just muted.
Button line, you bastard.
It's probably the altitude. What are you on?
There's another one here, Pat. I'm a Yorkshire one there.
But that's it. We don't spend too much.
Don't forget the sauce.
On mute.
I'm having a kebab. What?
Yeah, don't forget the sauce.
Right, where was I? So I knocked this fucking girl's drink
Big
over.
black lesbian knocked you
I
on
say
your ass.
girl. I mean, I say girl. She was a fucking beast. Like a proper fucking. I looked up at her.
Yeah.
She's like, "What the fuck you doing?" I was like, "Sorry." And before I could say, "I'll buy you another one," she hit me with the fucking quickest combination. And by this point, I was 17, so I'm used to being punched in the face on a regular basis. Yeah, but this woman fucking hit me with like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Honestly, she fucking bashed me and fucking give me these left and rights, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I've spun round and I looked at her and I thought, "You're fucking having it. You know, you're bigger than me, and you're having it. You just fucked me up." And as I went to get in, my old man's mate have grabbed me by the collar and just fucking dragged me through the crowd.
Yeah.
Took me outside and he's like, "Listen, sort your shit out.
Motherfucker just saved your life.
You can't be beating up fucking giant lesbians." You know? And it was fucked up. It was a fucking.
That's an awesome life lesson. That don't be beating up fucking
Listen, this is the crazy part about it. That night, that was the night I found out my dad was ill. Yeah, so I went to town. I was having a fucking mad thing, and then the guy that dragged me out, his name was Ginger. He's one of my dad's best mates. Well, no, it's a kebab.
Oh well.
He dragged me out. Yeah, he's one of my dad's best mates, and I fucking sort of like broke down to him saying my dad's gonna die and all this shit. It was like a proper fucking thing.
Well, yeah, but at least you got the hit.
And he bet me 20 quid that my dad would live more than 10 years, and he didn't. So the cunt owes me 20 quid.
Yeah.
You know, I might hunt the fucker down.
Yeah. Hey, well, at least you got to hit yours. Mine hit me, and I never got to hit her back.
Yeah, I know. Listen, that's not the only time I've been fucked up by a lesbian. I can assure you.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
What clubs are you going in?
Listen to this. Listen to this one.
Well, wait. Why you keep fucking with lesbians then?
I don't know.
He's attracted to him. He's got an insane attraction.
He's one of them crusaders. He thinks he's gonna change him.
Hazy, you should have come visit me then. Probably about what, Pat? 6 years
Why,
ago?
are you a lesbian?
No, next door neighbors over there. They're a house full. 3 of them.
What? She punched me inside the head.
Yeah.
3 lesbians.
Listen, are they those TikTok pants? Is she wearing those TikTok pants?
My first run in with a bull dyke, I was at a club and this girl asked me to
She
dance.
has some,
I was
but
like,
no, they're
"The store."
see-through, so she don't wear them no more.
We got on the dance floor and started dancing. Next thing I know, I felt someone tap me on the shoulder. I turned around, and all I could see was 4 knuckles in between both my eyes. I got up. My brother was helping me up, and I'm like, "Who the hell hit me?" And he points to this chick. She's about 6'7", looks like freaking Arnold
Damn.
Schwarzenegger, and I'm like, that's a chick, maybe. Yeah, that's a
That made
chick.
Isn't it?
Really?
Listen, some of those motherfuckers need they need a good right hand. I don't give a fuck.
Man, she knocked me
listen.
clean the fuck out, man. I was on the
Another
phone.
time, a friend of mine, when I was a kid, when I was in high school, I had a
What's her
friend
name,
called
Rhonda?
Omar. And when the Iraqi war kicked off, he just disappeared one day. He never come back to school.
Right.
Disappeared when we were about 12. Like, we were fucking good mates.
Yeah.
And then about fucking 25 years later, I get a message on Facebook saying, "Yo, what's up, motherfucker? It's Omar. What's going on? I'm coming to Cardiff." I was like, "What the fuck?" He's a doctor in America. I was in the thickest class in the school. Like,
And now he's a doctor.
now he's a doctor. He's a doctor in America. But bear in mind, he couldn't speak a word of English. That's why he came to my class when he was brought when he came to the country, you know.
Yeah.
So he come home. A load of us got together, having a piss up, come to my house, and we went to a few houses and shit. And then when the beer was running out, we were like, let's go town to a club. And the only club that was open was a fucking gay club. So we were like, do you know what? Fuck it. We're all okay. Are you all cool? We're going to a gay club. A few of them said, I might know someone. Well,
I might know someone.
go on, chuck chips on as well.
Or my wife might be in there. No, I can't.
Yeah.
Well, have you ordered already? Oh, that's it then. Okay, done. It's just done. Anyway, so fucking, what's my point? Where am I?
You're walking into asking if everybody wants to walk into a gay club.
Yeah. So we all a load of us ended up going to this gay club. It's my first ever time. Although a load of my mates have been there before.
So there were more times than this?
He had to specify this was his first, not his only time there. The first.
He says his first ever time. Okay. So that appears to me there were more times.
Well, yeah, it would, and I would probably pick up on that myself if somebody was telling me.
All right, I just want to get the picture here.
Well, I think that's the only time. I might have been to one in the meantime, but I'm not too sure. Okay. But this is the main one. This is the first one. The first fuck. And do you know what? I knew so many people in there. It was fucking unbelievable. But anyway, I did have guys fucking looking at me and I was like, what the fuck? Me and my mate Clinton, we were like, what the fuck's going on here? But it was a cool vibe, you know, there's no fucking hassle and everything. But I was at the top of these stairs, fucking smoking a joint and fucking having a bit of a laugh with a few of the boys. And this girl was walking up the stairs. So I've got my drink and I've just fucking poured a bit on top of her. It's gone on her face and all the fucking titties and everything. Behind, 2 steps behind her is this big fucking lesbian that's like a fucking tank. And she's like, what the fuck are you doing? She's run up the stairs. Again, I've stood in front of her gone, okay, I fucked up, I'm sorry. And she just gave me this another combination. Like, what the fuck? But I let it slide, you know? I let it slide because the bouncers dragged me out real quick.
A pattern here I seen that Hazy keeps going after big lesbian girls. I mean, it's two. Okay.
He's got mama issues, all right?
No.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck you should do.
He does have the cute ones, but unfortunately the butch ones were stuck
It's the truth. It's the truth.
They're always at a bar though, so he's got to be drunk when he's going after them. They're always at a bar, so.
Yeah. Listen,
they're cute after like.
Listen, let me
the
ask you a
6-pack.
question. Have you ever been to a gay bar?
No,
Well, you need to just to experience it.
that's cool.
You should just. Listen, no, seriously, you should just to know what it feels like when you sat there having a beer and you look across and there's a fucking dude giving you the eye. You know, it's
Vegas.
weird.
You don't need to go to a gay bar to get that, bro. Okay,
You
you
get the
can
eye
just walk down the strip
All
and
right,
get that.
Everybody shut up for a
You
minute. I'll
don't
tell
have
you
to
a
go to a
story.
gay bar here. You can get the eye anywhere.
Fuck it.
This happened back in the 70s. It was me, Nancy, Pat, your mom's cousin Chris, and her first husband Dave. We were walking down the back hallway of Caesar's Palace. At the time, it was a big parking lot. Now there's buildings there, and we're going to the Cleopatra Lounge for a few drinks. About halfway through the hallway, a gay guy comes up, puts his hand in my rear pocket, squeezes my cheek and says, "Where are you going, sweetheart?" I turned around, cold cocked the son of a bitch. He's on the floor, curled in the fetal position. "Don't hit me, don't hit me." I said, "You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch." And we got escorted out.
Yeah. Cold cock and you made his night.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's what happened to me when I was about to fuck up the lesbian. I had this conversation with Brian and Dizzy earlier, saying that certain women sometimes needs a slap. And they're like, "No, you never hit a woman," which is right, you never hit a woman. But you know some of those fuckers? Some of them. Just some of them. You know, I'm not saying, I mean, morally it's fucking terrible. It's wrong. But some of those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
With it.
I know what you're saying, Hazy. I know what
You
you're
need to
saying.
take another. You need another.
Everyone knows what I'm saying, and if they say they're fucking or whatever, they're full of shit.
Hazy, you need to come back over here for another couple of weeks. You need another vacation in America.
Listen, you don't understand, David. I've had a year up to year by year over year. You know?
Yeah.
But listen, I got my van back. Weather's shit over here at the moment. I'm feeling really ill. So when I went to pick the van up, I didn't have much to say on a video. I tried to make a video, but I was feeling like shit.
Okay.
I had to get a taxi there to go and pick it up. I drove it back. It's running fucking sweet. I come home, I took the boys out for a little fucking spin. Harry was so excited to have it back. To him, he don't know what's happening. All of a sudden, we had a fucking van. Now we haven't got a van. It's broke. What's going on? You know?
Yeah.
So
Well,
let's try it back.
Well, see, if you was here in the States, Hazy, your kids would be going, "Dad, did the van get repoed?"
Yeah.
Are we there yet?
Yeah. Oh, I have all that. Listen, I've driven.
Is it back yet?
Yeah.
I've done lots of shit with my boys. But
Well,
this is
when you get repoed when you first get it, you have to miss like 3 payments before they come.
90 days. Yeah.
This is another chapter for my kids.
Apparently, you never had to deal with people that buy from pay here, buy here, pay here. They'll repo that thing 3 days.
30 days.
Late.
No, I never.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I've never had to deal with people like that.
Well, I worked for a guy that was a pay here, buy here, pay here place. I was repoing cars.
Is it wrong if you buy a bottle of Jameson? Pretty small one, but you drink.
Anthony, it sounds like those payday loan scam things.
It is. Yeah. Yeah, because when the people that were getting the cars had to pay by the week, if they missed one
what
day.
was that guy? What was that guy here? What was it? GMF Motors.
Yeah,
If I
good
can
name, Fred.
finance him, I can finance you. And this guy was Iranian and everything else, and he was sitting there. And man, you miss one payment, that car was back. Gone back, and then he'd turn around and sell it again. And
yeah, well, do you know why? This is why. Because he hasn't got money up here. He's got no money. He's a tiny little fucking guy trying to make a few quid. And as soon as you don't pay, he's gonna go bankrupt any second. You've got to take it back and then sell it again to keep.
Actually, he's Hazy. He was the most crookedest son of a bitch in the valley, and he's no longer in business.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, because he was trying to do something big with little money.
Yeah,
you know, simple as that. He was trying to lend out money he didn't have. That's basically what he was doing. He was lending out money.
Yeah, that's why he was keep repoing the cars because he didn't have money to finance.
Well, he extended himself so much he needed that payment for that car.
But you got to understand, a lot of those companies, like the one I work for, he had insurance twice on you. One,
tell me, how do you know about this guy?
He had insurance on you twice. One for the vehicle and one hoping you fail, because if you failed on your payments, he got paid anyway by the insurance.
And then got the car too.
Yep.
Yeah, we got one here in town. On my ride to work in the morning, the radio station, whoever the driver listens to, they have this one advertisement for one of these rip you off car, dude.
You got a driver that takes you to
work. They have a commercial on there, and they're yelling at you like this. Come on down, we'll make you a deal. No.
Yeah.
Bad credit, no problem.
Oh, we got one here. Will say no credit. You walk in, you will drive out.
Yeah. Just
in what we don't know, but you will drive.
Walk in and sign and drive it out. Yeah,
do you know
then
when
they
you,
get it
do you know
back.
when you're in a situation that sounds great.
Oh,
But
yeah.
in reality, stay the fuck away from that.
Well, yeah, because my
Yeah.
friend got suckered into one because they had a truck that he'd been wanting, and they suckered him in. You know what his interest is? 26.8%.
Yeah, I would
You
have.
know what? I had shit interest. I had shit credit for so many years, but
Yeah.
I haven't missed one payment in the last 4.5 years.
Well, the
My-
thing is, the
My
value
credit rating is through the fucking roof.
the value of the truck's only about maybe 4,500, but because of the loan he took, by the time he pays it back, if he pays every note that's on it, he's going to pay 15 grand for that $4,000 truck.
Yeah.
You know how
Now, is there an early payoff
11
penalty?
grand interest.
Mhm.
That's not right.
Anthony,
right.
do you know the quickest way to piss one of those business people off? My dad used to deal with this one company in Norfolk. It was Charlie Falk. He was the rip-off guy in Norfolk, where he preyed on people that were in the military. Well, anyhow, my dad would walk into Charlie Falk and look at a car. He said, "I want that car," and pay him cash for it.
Yeah.
He would say, give him a check for that car. I think he pissed that guy off.
Yeah.
But, you
Well,
know,
they don't want you to pay him cash.
and paid him cash.
They don't want you
And
paying
he
him
was
cash.
not making,
Mm-mm.
Charlie Falk was not making money off of cash. He was
Nope.
making money off of the
Off the interest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Off the juice.
But he gets the car. He got the car. He
Yep.
went in with his money and paid for the car.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
the
they'll
guy
sell
wasn't
it to you
happy
because
about it.
cash is cash, but the point is, they didn't make what they would want to, because if they would have put you on that 26% interest, you've been paying 15 grand for that.
Yeah, they're not making money on
Yeah.
the cars. They're making money on the loans, on
Mhm.
financing the cars. The car was only $2,000.
I was like, when I bought that last truck, I went in there and I said, how much for that cash? The guy had to go to 2 different managers just long enough for him to come up with a cash price, because they were so used to people just signing that dotted line.
Well, wouldn't that have been a case where the cash price would have been higher than if you financed it? Now, you know how to piss the car dealer off is to go through the process of financing the car.
Actually,
Going to your bank.
They get your loan
Taking out a
approved
loan
before you
no,
walk in the
no,
door.
no.
And
The
get the
best thing to
cashier's
do,
check.
best thing to do is get a letter of credit not to exceed a dollar amount from your
Yeah.
finance. Get your car loan from whoever.
Yeah.
Then
your
walk
bank
into
or
the car
whatever.
dealership. Let's deal, because
Yeah.
now you're as good as cash.
Yeah.
You're talking cash.
Right.
They did not like to see that cashier's check from that bank. That's one thing they don't like to see. You fucking you son of a gun. You sorry for the language.
Well,
You
that's
son
how
of
you
a
just
gun.
screwed them. You
Ripped
just
me
screwed them out of all the interest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he paid like 3% interest on it or something like that, where the other guy wanted to screw him for 20% interest.
I'm looking at buying some LED strip lights for inside that instead of that color changing bulb. It'd be a lot brighter, I think.
I think, yeah, Johnny, I was going to suggest that. I think if you
Yeah.
got some LED
Plus, I'll be able to do it.
and then
zigzag
strung them around the outside, you know, you got where your wood frame's going to stop and your glass is going to start. String the LEDs around the outside right there at that joint, and they'll reflect off the glass just fine, all the way around. And you can get strips. You can get strips that you can program different colors and everything in, along
I'm
with the
looking at the ones
transformer.
with the remote control.
Yeah,
It comes with all the colors. You just push the button and it turns that color.
yeah. You just, you know,
You
kids
kind of
now,
remind me.
They're cheap now.
kids
as well.
now are sitting there taking them and lining the underneath of their car and their wheel wells with them and everything else with the LED lights.
Oh, yeah. What are you talking about? We got them going down here with a truck jacked up with big 33 inches, and they got that light circle on the rim.
Yeah, they're cheap as fuck now.
$5.99 with remote control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some by here that I've spread around.
I've got them in. I've got an overbed thing over bed, and I've got them in the top part.
They've got them in Aldi's. They're supposed to go on the back of your TV, like 4 strips to give a glow on the back wall.
Glow on the wall. Yeah.
6
Yeah,
quid.
put it inside that.
I myself a set.
I'm gonna stick it inside that.
Is that your anus, Johnny?
Hold on, Johnny. Hang on.
Yeah,
I keep it on the
that
bottom so
number.
I can monitor the
I need a
basement, and I got to
refill.
scroll up to sit there and put somebody, present somebody. There we go.
Listen, you need. What's happening in the chat? Anyone in the chat?
No.
No, I don't know.
There's nobody in the chat.
Nobody in the chat.
Well, time I'm the last one.
Five
to say
people.
it.
Five people watching.
Dizzy, say something for fuck's sake, please help us.
Yeah, I think I want a more controllable light, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I think if you do it on, I mean, right along, you see where the glass meets up to the frame, right in that joint going
Johnny,
around
let me
the
tell you
whole
something
thing.
about that Statue of Liberty. Do you know that Statue of
Open
Liberty?
it back up. Oh, yeah.
Johnny, look at the
Okay.
Statue of Liberty. Do you know if you look at the Statue of Liberty, you cannot see that building behind it.
Yeah, it's just how they've done it for that, isn't it?
Yeah, they're full of shit. They're lying to you, Johnny. It's a lie. Do you want a real picture of the Statue of Liberty?
Not another lie.
Johnny, do you want a real picture? I've got two pictures of the Statue of Liberty. Well, I got more than two, but I got two angles. I got one from a helicopter and one from a boat.
Oh,
Got an
I got
update.
one from the land. Two. So I got three.
Well, Tom, I got an update that 69 Le Mans at Pontiac is a Le Mans GTO according to the
$5.99. I'm ordering them lights now.
according to the VIN number on it. It's a 1969 Pontiac Le Mans GTO.
Okay.
What?
All right. I never heard of the Le Mans GTO. Either was a Le Mans, and then the next for the Le Mans was the passenger mom and dad.
Well, I'm just
kids
going by
car.
what he said. He said he had the VIN run, and that's what it's coming up. A
It
1969
probably has a slash.
Le Mans GTO.
Le Mans GTO. Yeah.
And then
Let me
the
ask you a question.
race car version was the GTO.
Right, I've ordered them lights. They'll be better.
What, Hazy?
Been on the borderline.
Did you ever think that you'd be the true stand-up brother out of the two of you?
Did I ever think I would be?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you are. So congratulations. You're fucking true. You're in my gang. I mean, he's okay, but he's just full of shit, you know?
Isn't everybody?
Yeah.
Well, some people are more than others.
Yeah.
But
I'm only-
everybody's still full of
I'm only-
shit a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm only fucking with him if he's watching. If he's not watching, it's pointless.
Hazy, he's probably about
He likes
34,000 feet getting ready to land at Dallas Fort Worth right about now.
Oh, is he traveling?
Yeah, he's flying back
He's-
home.
He's gone more than he's home these next couple of months.
Yeah. Listen, I'm only busting his balls. It's only a joke.
I tried. He said if it was cool, he was going to jump on. So I guess he couldn't find a spot or anything where he could.
No, he's seen me and he's like, "Oh fuck, I ain't jumping on there. I owe that fucking money."
There's not enough alcohol on board.
Actually, the thing he told me today, he says, according to the rules, American Airlines are going to start serving next month. The month of June, they're going to start serving again.
That's what
Is there no alcohol on board? It's a joke.
Not
innit?
now, no.
It's retarded. Isn't it? It is retarded. When I was fucking 37,000 feet, I done a live show with alcohol, and I had the fucking captain of the plane on it.
That's
I-
fucking cute.
Yeah.
Listen,
Sure
I had
did.
the captain.
I have
I had
evidence of it.
I had the captain of the plane on my live show on the plane.
That's a Le
That's it.
Mans GTO.
That's a
What's
Le
the
Mans GTO. Okay, I
Yeah.
never heard them both together like that. So
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I was
how
gonna say, that
DMV
just looks like a
probably
GTO.
has it on file.
yeah,
But based on the history of other people that registered it,
That's nice.
both of them.
But yeah, that's
okay.
kind of what Corey don't look like that one because the one.
That'd be all right as your everyday driver, wouldn't it?
Is
Yeah,
that
no,
your
the
daily
one
driver?
that he has in his barn, it's green with surface rust.
Yeah, usually the green. It's like a dark metallic green with a green
Yeah.
vinyl top.
Yeah.
Does that
Well,
was
that's
the
like- yeah.
Midwest where I grew up. That was the common color for the Pontiac Le Mans up there.
Yeah, that green. That's why this one is. It's the green, but it doesn't have the full rag top. It's just got that half back rag. Just the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Landau looking vinyl top,
Yeah.
where it's half the roof is vinyl and the other half is metal.
Right. Yeah. And you got that big metal beam.
That almost looks fucking like religious.
Yeah.
You know something? I'm actually thinking of standing an angel in the middle of it.
Listen, I'm not sure how much diesel I got, but I might be able to get most of the way to slap the stupid out of you. I'm going to do a 50-50 raffle. Anyone in? I need diesel to go and slap the stupid out of Johnny.
Oh, I've done pretty well lately. I've been all right.
Listen, Johnny, I'm only fucking with you.
Put me in for one.
I'll tell you something. I have ample parking, is it? Ample parking.
Me and Tom will pass the jar around. We'll PayPal you some diesel money.
There you go.
I mean,
What the hell?
Bill, his diesel bill for this.
Johnny, how much did it cost you in petrol to get to my house?
Full. I did it on a full tank. I didn't have to fill up.
There and back.
No. I'd say about £100 in fuel.
There and back.
Yeah.
And what size engine did you have?
2 litre VVTi. It's constant 4-wheel drive though, so it does.
Petrol, yeah. I got a 2.5 turbo.
Diesel as well. You should be alright with diesel.
Well,
Yeah,
diesel's
yeah.
a lot more efficient. Yeah.
It'd probably be
You
60.
better do there and back with one probably. Depends on the size of the tank, doesn't it?
How many
It's
miles
about
is it
2 on
from
that.
my house to yours?
Pardon?
How many miles from my house to yours?
Oh, hang on. I'll tell you.
You're going to Google it?
Yeah.
Don't you know, Johnny?
Yeah, I've been fucking.
Let me tell you. I'll tell you how many. Let me just calculate. It is 190.
Right. If I were going to Cardiff, it's 216.
No, it's not far off. I was only fucking 35 off.
5 hours, 23 minutes.
5 hours.
Yeah. 5 hours, 23 minutes.
That's a long
From here to Washington, D.C.
I mean, on the way through, I'll have to stop and see if
That's clear across England here. David.
Listen, it took me fucking 9 hours.
See, the whole of England is between me and Washington, D.C. England will fit almost in
Listen,
one
it took
state.
me 9 hours to drive to
It's
Ian's and drop him.
Part of North Carolina and all of Virginia is the
And then he
same.
turned into a fucking scumbag.
David, hold on. What, Hazy? It took
I
you.
said it took me 9 hours to drive from my house to Ian's and back and deliver him £600 worth of fucking whiskey as a gift. And then he turned into a fucking scumbag.
Why did it? Oh, it's 9 hours round trip. Okay. So
Yeah,
it's
total.
4.5 hours.
From the time he started, from his house to the time he got home.
Listen,
it was 9 hours.
not only did I fucking drive 9 hours, I rented a fucking car as well.
Yeah, but
For me,
yeah, that was you and Mark getting in on something.
That was me and Mark. Granted, I put 50 quid towards a whiskey. Mark gave me £250 to buy him a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, you could have stopped it right there and says, "No, Mark, I don't want to do it."
Yeah. This is what happened. He gave me £250 because he was sorting me and Dizzy out with some stuff and shit. He thought Ian should have been in on the fucking thing because he was pretending to be one of our friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I remember the T-shirt and everything. Don't sign the T-shirt.
Listen, I took it all to America. I took everything to America. I went right out my way for the cunt. But anyway, whatever.
For me to go from Leeds right to the tip of the UK would take me 8 hours, 47 minutes.
I forgot where I was. I mean, I was telling a story and it was pretty good.
Okay, you were driving to Ian's.
I was driving to Ian's.
Yeah.
I rented the car. I rented the car and everything. And well, listen. To be honest, I've probably told too much of the story. I got videos. The bottom line is, he's a cunt. You know, that's the truth. He's a cunt. He never done nothing for. Well, he probably did do some stuff for other people, but he done it because he knew he was going to gain on the return. He's a fucking scumbag. He makes up bullshit. He talks shit.
Okay. All right. Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question here. So
you can ask me anything you
you're-
want because I got evidence and proof of everything you've ever said.
Well,
bad
no.
about me.
I just want to understand. So he comes at you like he's going to be a friend, and if he does something for you, he's only going to do it because he expects something in return, or he's going to gain something from what he's going to do for you. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't be 100% about that, but
Okay.
I've got a long-term relationship with the motherfucker that proves that is the case. And as soon as something is flipped on him because he's done something wrong, instead of being the man and saying, "Listen, I'm fucking sorry. You've got a bit silly. Some stupid shit was said. I apologize. We've been through a lot of shit. Let's fucking sort it out." Instead of doing that, he said, "Oh no, Hazy's a fucking bum and he fucking scrounges and he's a fucking weed smoker, yet he drinks a fucking bottle of whiskey a night anyway." I mean, it's besides the point, you know.
What?
I mean, it's bullshit.
Wait. What the fuck? What if what's? You're a suds
Listen,
drinker.
this is the thing.
You're a whiskey drinker. You're a
Let me
weed
tell you.
smoker. What
Let
the
me tell you
fuck is
something.
that?
Let me tell you something. Listen, I'm
gonna take my football and I'm gonna go home.
Listen, I know Dizzy's watching us now, saying, "Hazy, shut the fuck up."
All right, shut the fuck up. Let's change
No, I
the
won't shut the
subject.
fuck
then.
up. I won't, because he knows I'm drunk out of.
Move on.
No, but you fucking.
Jamerson came to visit.
I mean, nobody wants to know. Nobody. If somebody would have said this to me when Ian was on my show and a friend and everything, I would have told him to fuck off. That's the truth. So nobody gives a fuck what I got to say, and it matters to nobody other than me. So that's it. That's the truth, isn't it? That's the truth.
I'd like to know where Ian got those cigars. Because I'd like to get another.
He got them for free, and I brought them to the fucking United States in my carry-on.
Well, I mean, I know, but it was I've never had a cigar like that in my entire life. I don't know where he got that.
I did enjoy that.
I have never been able to repeat that experience. That was a good cigar.
Dizzy's there saying, "Please shut the fuck up." I told you. Listen, don't fucking tell me. I know everything. Listen, I'll tell you where you got the fucking cigar from, David. My orifice.
Please shut the fuck up, Hayes. Okay. I had to go read it. I had to read it on the big screen.
Listen, what you fuckers don't understand is before I come on here, I've been on with Brian and Dizzy for an hour, and I drunk all this with them, and I said all sorts of shit. Well, they recorded some shit for Struggle Street and everything.
So you were doing an episode of Struggle Street? Okay.
No. It was a behind the scenes. They fucked me.
Oh.
I mean, I've never had them saying personal shit. It's up to me whether it goes up anyway, because I'm the fucking editor. So they can fucking suck a dick. You know? If I don't edit it don't go up. So they can all fucking proper suck my balls. Especially Dizzy. Yeah, so what do you think? What do you think, boys? Listen, guys, what do you think? Dizzy's been watching all this time and he haven't said a fucking word. What a loser. What a fucking loser.
Yeah.
If I was close enough to him, I would kick him.
We never. Okay.
You'd be giving him a cooch, you know you would.
What the fuck is a cooch?
No, it's not called cooch, is it? What is it now?
Do you mean a cooch?
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, cooch. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Well, I'm not hard enough, obviously, Brian. Not Brian. I'm trying. Brian, Johnny.
It sounds
David.
like anything but Yorkshire. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that fella in the corner? That's Anthony.
Yep.
I keep forgetting about him, and then I remember he's the fucker that shoots his teammates when they're scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you, motherfucker, slow you down?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's a liability.
One less motherfucker I got to worry about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me
That's
never.
what I think. That's what I think. And then I turn Call of Duty off, and I think, I wonder how my mates are.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. You're in war. A guy's supposed to be watching you back, and he's over there sucking his thumb, crying for his mama. He's not watching you back.
What
No.
war was you in, Anthony?
Huh?
What war was you in?
The only one I ever seen was Desert Storm.
Was you in Desert Storm?
Yeah, I left right at Desert Storm. I was there for Desert Shield all the way through. I was part of the group out there putting out all the fucking oil well fires.
You know.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not going to dispute it whatsoever. But I actually know real people that was in Desert Storm for real.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
too. One of my coworkers was in there.
I
He
still
saw
got people
somebody
that haven't come out of that.
He saw somebody get their head blown off in that war.
Oh,
It's like he has PTSD from it.
Well, he got more than that if you let it get to him. Trust me.
Well, no,
He
I
has
think
the least of his worries.
He was in some kind of an accident of some kind. That's how he lost half of his eyesight. As he was.
What did he do? Run over an ID?
I think he had a motorcycle accident. Is what I think he had. He was a mechanic for Harley.
What
comes to work with a Harley Davidson?
Anthony, what platoon was you
Hmm?
in? What platoon was you in?
I was in the 5-2 Marine Corps.
In the Marines?
Black Stallion.
Do you know Brian? Do you know VW Nuts?
Yeah. I know Brian, yeah.
Did you ever see him over there? Because he was there.
Excuse me.
Well, if he was in Camp Ollie, I've seen him. Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised you didn't shoot him because he was a pussy.
Well, most pussies did. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What am I supposed to say? I mean, I'm trying to fucking brighten the show up a little bit.
Tell you something, your medication's working, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called fucking sucking on the Jamesons.
Sucking on Jamerson.
Listen, if Dizzy ain't pissing himself now, then we got a problem.
No, Dizzy just changed his name to Jamerson.
Yeah.
Dizzy,
I could go for an Irish
pissing
coffee.
himself. Dizzy's pissing his pants.
Jameson in it.
Listen, I'm drinking all this tonight. It's happening.
That stuff's some strong shit, man. There's a place down the street here. I ordered they're a British pub, and they had Irish coffee with Jameson in it. That'll knock you on your ass. That shit. You drink two of those
That's
Irish
how much I've drunk. That's how much I've drunk since 9 o'clock.
Okay, hold on. I got to present myself.
No, 8 o'clock. Sorry.
That's cough medicine.
Bloody hell.
There you go. That's your Christmas present for me this year.
This we drink every year
It's a nice bottle.
on my dad's birthday. Me,
Damn.
T-Dub, and Pat. A shot.
Yeah.
Well, that's very nice. Well, do you know what? Do you know what for me? I was never going to mention it, but since you mentioned it, tomorrow for me is 15 years since my dad died.
Well, Thursday was the anniversary of when my wife went in the hospital and never came out 7 years ago.
Oh, fuck. Listen, let me
I
tell you
was sitting in the hospital's cafeteria having breakfast.
Listen, David Collins, let me tell you something.
After she had been in the emergency room all night.
Listen, let me tell you something. My mother have got that date, and I chose not to fucking adopt it. She got that date, the date my dad went into hospital. I know what it is, but I blank it. I don't need another date. You know, I've just got a date he died. I don't need the date he went into hospital.
Well, I remember the date she went in the hospital, and that was
So I remember the day so bad when I run to my dad's because my mother phoned me saying, "Listen, Dad's not fucking good." So I've run up to his bedroom, and he's laying on his bed saying, "Please help me." And for my dad to say, "Please help me," something is fucking wrong.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like something seriously fucking wrong. And for me to hear that, I was like, "Holy shit, something's fucked up."
Oh, shit. Someone's in the
And
basement.
6 weeks later, he was dead.
That's fine. I can bounce, Dad.
That's exactly
If
what
you
happened
want to.
with Debbie.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
go
right.
ahead and go. I gotta go grocery
All
shop.
All right, Pat. Hang on.
Take care, guys.
Diz.
It's good talking to you.
All right.
She thought she got a pill called it. Oh my
Drink out of your
goodness.
nose, Diz.
There you go.
Yo, Diz.
Oh man, what's happened now?
What's the matter? How much is it?
Oh, Dizzy comes on and everybody quiets up.
Yeah.
Right up.
What?
Cheers, Diz.
What's up?
Cheers to you. I know you don't drink, but
No.
You all right? It's fascinating. What's he doing? Yeah.
Looks like a sample, doesn't it?
What's up, you Daisy?
Where's Dizzy? Is Dizzy saying some shit?
No, he's right there.
He's right there.
Here.
Talk to him.
Oh, look at this fucking loser. What the fuck? What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck? Listen, there's 2 videos. Listen, me, Dizzy, and Brian got a fucking little channel at home. There's 2 videos on there of me opening my hat. I didn't even fucking know it was being recorded. I didn't even know. Not a fucking. They told me about the first one and then snuck a second one in after they told me about the fucking first one.
Listen, you're subject to being filmed at any moment. You just fucking realize and recognize.
I know. And listen, I'll put them up. It's more real for me than when you're being a fucking retard.
This is what's funny is it's okay when you guys do it to me, but when the tables are turned and it's on you, you're like, oh, hang about.
No, I totally agree. Listen, Dizzy, I swear to God, I'm on your side. I totally agree. We do it. I'm fair game. You know, although you are a fucking cocksucker.
Yeah.
Listen, I told Andy.
I was listening to you guys talk about war and shit, and I was like, hell yeah, I've been there. I fucking lost my eye in Nam.
I told Anthony I'm surprised he didn't shoot Brian because he was a pussy.
Where were you in Nam? When were you in Nam?
I was in fucking Birmingham.
I ate some nom bread one time. I ate some nom bread one time.
I went to an Indian.
Nom bread?
No. Hey, tell the truth, you Dizzy. Tell Tom you lost your eye in Bangkok.
No, he lost his eye banging his eye on a cock.
Nah, the story should have been, I got my 5-day R&R, Tom. I went down to Bangkok. I got into this room with 4 girls.
Yep.
Sat there. We were having a grand old time. We were in the tub. We were in the bed. We're just going back and forth. And then all of a sudden, this 5th girl came in, and she started going at it. And then I realized it was a guy. And then we started going at it. I was tearing him up in the room, Tom. I was beating the snots out of this guy. And then he threw me into a post. And when he did, it caused a concussion and knocked my eye out.
Whoa.
Now, that would have been a story.
No, no, that's when you say in broken English, he said he was going to pull my eye out and skull fuck.
Can everybody just shut the fuck up for a second? What? Yeah, I'll come and get it now. Let me just tell everybody that Tom's a homosexual. Right. Right. This is what I got out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit weird. I mean, I say some weird shit, but I can back it up because it's true. I mean, when you start talking about fucking queers and like sucking your balls, I mean, where is it coming from?
Well, I mean,
I just don't know, Tom.
Hey, they didn't call it bang like it.
Bangkok for nothing.
I'm only joking. Listen, I'm only joking.
The truth of the matter is, it's not all that exciting. I was excited at the time. I was in the back seat with Hazy's mom. She whooped her boob out, and the nipple got me right in the eye, poked my eye out.
You know why? Because she tied it in the bow. She tied the fucking in the bow, and it was sticking out like a cigar end.
Yeah.
He was
like with a bra, and by the time I got the bra off, the boob went, and I was like,
listen, that's a cool story and all that. But I've actually got footage. Of Dizzy in the back of the car with Jack.
Well, that was right after your mum left.
I'm just saying. And he was only 14 at the time. I mean, I don't know how you
why were you letting your son in the back seat with me at 14 years old?
Because he was drunk as fuck and he needed to ride home.
No, I think he was stolen and we were trying to save him.
Listen, he got stolen a couple of times in America. He got stolen in America twice, for sure.
Yeah, Mark M stole him.
Mark M stole him once.
I heard that. I heard about that one when Mark M got him.
I think I might have stolen him once as well, to be honest.
Well, see, I was going to buy him a skateboard, but Mark M beat me to it.
Oh,
yeah. Mark M fucking beat everyone to everything.
Because I was ready to buy him a new skateboard when he broke his skateboard. I don't know anything about.
I'm hoping Mark M is watching now because I know there's a chance, you sneaky little motherfucker.
He's watching now.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I want if you're watching now, I want to say nah. Fucking Hazy Days really got a T4, and it actually works.
Only just.
He's gonna wind the top up like
No, what I done? I cut holes in the floor where my feet go, and I just run. Listen. Let me explain to you for a second. This is the reality of my life, yeah.
All right.
I've always had cars. Listen, I've always had cars. Before Jack was born, I had very few cars. I had fucking 2 or 3 cars before. From when I had my license to before I met Kate, I probably had 3 or 4 cars, give or take, whatever. But then when I met Kate, I didn't have any cars. And then I had Jack. We had Jack, which was 16 years ago. Then I'm like, I got to sort my shit out. So I had cars for a bit. Oh, for the first 4 years, they wasn't illegal, but we had cars. Yeah, and it wasn't, and that's the way it was. So then when he turned 4, when we moved to this house, I was like, right, we're moving over to the fucking nice place in town. We've got, although it's still ghetto, we got to be legit. So I was all legit, and I've been legit since then. So I'm pretty sure there's a point to this story. But nobody
shut the frig up, will you?
I think you need another sip of Jameson. And that,
without a doubt, for sure.
Yeah. I'll be with
All right.
What I'm actually trying to
Where
say,
did Johnny 5 go? Oh, Johnny 5 just disappeared.
what I'm actually trying to say is,
Oh, man. Hold on.
everybody look at Hazy.
what I really meant to say was,
And
what I
can
really
you?
meant to say for truth was, San Diego, go fuck yourself. Yeah, go on then.
Yeah,
All right.
come on.
I mean, I bought more kebabs, and she's asking, should I bring yours up? I mean, it would be nice. Just saying. Imagine I was like the fucking king of the house.
Yeah, can you imagine? You know what that would look like? You want me to show you? It would look like this. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Listen, you couldn't time that any fucking better. Tina, I will get on a plane, and I will come and fucking show you why
There you
sometimes
go.
you need to slap
There
a
you go,
bitch.
Diz.
You're presenting.
Ooh.
That's his tea. It's tea time.
Was that Tina that brought that in?
Yes.
Tina, I will fuck you up. What the fuck is going on?
That looks delicious.
Yes.
Let me check flights.
You know, I've had Tina's cooking. I've had her roast beef and her pot.
You know, you've had a roast beef. What the fuck, David Collins?
Well, we call it roast beef here, but I had a pot roast and things.
Had a pot roast. Holy shit. Dizzy.
Tina, Dave Collins is having a roast beef?
And your pot roast. He said your pot roast.
That was, never mind. I didn't call Tina a pot roast.
Listen, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I've slapped.
I know. I meant it as a compliment. When I got the dizzy,
If I flagged you
I
off
had
for
dinner at the airport. In
the last 2
Maybe
hours.
I got the dizzies, and dinner was waiting on me at Dizzy's house. That was the hospitality I got.
Oh yeah, where was it? I bet it's on his dick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What?
She had the crock pot on.
He's like, yeah.
Wait, all right.
And handed me a plate of food, you know.
What'd you have, Jack? What'd you have? Do you have any earrings?
Yo,
Do you want to see what a Cardiff kebab looks like?
Hold on. Let me
Hold on.
present you. Hold on. Just wait.
There's like a naan bread, like a fucking big old naan bread. And
See, I told you I've been to Nam. I had Nam bread. I told you.
Listen, I went to Vietnam and I met your nan. And she said to me, whatever you do, don't fucking sit behind Anthony in the battlefield. Because if you're reloading and looking a little scared, he'll fucking shoot you.
Okay. Well, on that note, since everybody's eating, why don't I end the show? We're going past
I
three.
didn't believe her, but I mean, he told me himself.
Well, thanks,
I
Tom.
know,
Enjoyed
I know,
it.
Tom. It was a bad time, but Hazy was like, "Oh, fucking Dizzy watching. He's fucking he's an ass. He's a No, I'm fucking eating and doing shit, dude.
Well, he wasn't eating. You're just sitting there being a gay boy.
Well, I'll keep going if you want to keep going. I have nothing planned for the afternoon until
I don't
around
have
4
any
o'clock.
plans.
Tom, you know what I got yesterday? I got a fire turnout coat and helmet with the badge.
Okay.
Listen, an antique, the metal helmet.
Oh damn!
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it comes right from Worcester, Engine 4. So we're gonna find out. It actually has the guy's name on it and everything, Tom. Very, very cool. And
Well,
great
at the beginning of the show, I got in a little discussion with the new neighbors across the street, and they had a white car blocking part of my driveway. So I walk across the street and knock on the door and say, "You got a car? Is that your white car?" And they go, "Yeah." And is it black? It's blocking the driveway. And she goes, "Okay." And the guy jumps up and he goes, "That's my car." And I says, "Well, can you please move it?" And they go, "Yeah." So I turned around, started walking back towards my house. Get halfway up my driveway, he's doing a big U-turn. Now he's parking in front of the fire hydrant across the street that's between the two driveways.
Oh.
And I says, "You're blocking the fire hydrant." And the girlfriend that he's with turns around and looks at me and goes, "So?"
Uh-oh.
And I sat there and I looked at her and I says, "Well, I'm a retired fire inspector and I have all the phone numbers that I can call. So how you want?"
Yeah. How you want to play it?
And she sat there and I walked in the garage and I picked up the phone right here and I started calling and they started moving cars.
Yeah.
Freaking right. Sons of bitches.
But the thing that killed me is this girl's attitude that it was okay to park in front of a fire hydrant with the so.
You can tell she's never had a fire.
Yeah. Oh, you
No.
should have heard when I called Pat. You should have heard him last night sitting there going. He says, "Dad, we got her surrounded." And he goes, "Why?" I says, "We're both fire inspectors."
Yeah, that's all right. I like people around here when they park in front of the fire hydrant because people don't realize their windows will be busted out and the hose will be run through their car.
Yep. And they will not care about the paint. They will not care about damage. They will not care about nothing. The only thing they care about is getting that hose from that pumper truck to the hydrant, and that's it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, something's in where.
I see it here all the time in the city, you know.
In UK, we have like they're just little flaps on the road. You see little H's and you just flip up.
Can I just speak for a second? Imagine this.
No.
Imagine this. You're out saying going to catch fire every single night, right? So if you need somewhere to park by there. And then one night, if your fucking neighbour's house is on fire, wake up and say, "Holy shit, fucking Dizzy's house is on fire. I should move my fucking car because the fire engine's going to want to get in."
Yeah.
Dizzy, do you have a video of somebody
because you're out saying going to catch fire.
All right. See what the Camaro's sitting on? See those car dollies?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Let's sit there. Somebody park overnight in front of the fire hydrant in front of my house. You won't find your car there in the morning.
Yeah. Hey, Tom,
you don't need a key, do you?
Yeah.
Tom, you buy the yellow Pro ones. They slide up there and you just push the foot deal down. It lifts it up and you can roll it down the road, take it off, and carry it.
Listen, that is fucking nonsense.
You go after they tie one on. You sit there and you go out and you get your jack and you put on some of these and you jack it up and you just wheel it down. You wheel it down around the corner. Probably half a block away. It feels real nice, and then you just let it back down, and then you come walk each. There's two people involved, and you take one jack, both the car dollies in each hand, and you just walk back to the house.
Yeah.
The entertaining thing is the next morning when the SOB gets up the next morning and he walks out here with a hangover and goes, "Where the fuck's my car?"
Yeah.
That's when the fun starts.
Yeah. That's how they got that movie. Dude, where's my car?
Where's my car? That when they did the sequel, Pimp My Ride.
I've done a sequel, Pimp My Bride.
Yeah,
Well,
but that was
Pimp
on,
My Bride.
More cost effective.
that was
People
on
wedding.
Broadway. It was a dude.
Listen, what the fuck are you talking about?
What,
Paid for the
somebody's-
wedding.
Pimp My Bride. How am I going to pay for the wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, that's how I paid for the wedding. What the fuck is wrong with you? How much did yours cost yours? How much did your wedding cost you, Tom?
My wedding.
Yeah.
I just had to cover the bar tab and the rehearsal dinner, and I think that was around. And we're talking now 1975 money. We're talking that was probably around
David.
maybe $1,400.
Yeah, and now that'll cost you $10K.
There you go. Mine was free.
Yeah.
I spent like $100, and that
Well, actually, mine was $18. That's how much the just the piece charged.
mine was about $100 in 1986, and that was the justice of the peace and the hotel room.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have a bachelor party or anything. We just had a little bachelor lunch, which I feel kind of ripped off. And then we paid for the flowers. That was my wife's family did the wedding. It was $8,000, and that was in 1988.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was $8,000.
Well, I had a bachelor party for my first wedding. That's how I met my third wife.
I think the flowers. I think I paid $200. I think I paid $200 for the flowers.
Was she bridesmaid?
Listen, Andy, I would have shot them all as well if I was on my third wife. I mean, I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We had a hamburger for my.
Donna's only been married 5 years, but I've been knowing her for 30 years because I met her at the bachelor party for my first wife.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
I thought Dizzy was fucked up being like Uncle Daddy and all that.
Okay, Anthony, that is fucked up.
Well, that's why I said we've been friends for 30 years, but we've only been married for the last 5.
Yeah.
Because I was married 2 times before me and her decided to get married.
It's not, yeah, I don't want to be fucking critical or whatever, but were you grooming her?
Huh? What did you say? I didn't hear him.
He said, Anthony, were you grooming her?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Just checking.
Oh, look at that one over there. Give me about 6 years.
Well, the
I'm
thing
getting
is,
that.
when she said I do, she knew what she was getting into.
She was like, this is about a 6-year relationship.
She sat there and she said, well, let's see, enough years have gone by. I figured out which stories are true and which stories are wrong. Yeah, might as well marry him.
Yeah.
Might as well marry.
No, she wanted to marry me back then, but I was already married. I'm kind of like, it don't work that way. Not here in the States anyway, unless you're Mormon.
Yeah, her sister might be upset. Come to find out, she's the sister of the sister who. It's
Or
his sister.
the old school Quaker. You can go that way, old school Quaker, but
There's 2 ways it works out. You're either a fucking second cousin or a pedophile.
Yeah. Some states, yes.
I think that's all it is.
Yeah.
Well, I got some nice, pretty looking second cousins.
Well, it's like when people find out I was married to my first wife at 15, she was 30. They're like, oh my God. And I'm like, what are you talking about? My grandma was 13 when she got married, and before she was 20, had 15 kids.
Jesus. That doesn't make it right, Andy. That doesn't make it right.
Well, I didn't say it made it right, but why do people get shocked? We used to do that across the board.
Well, we
Even
did.
in Europe, most 13, 14-year-old girls were married to some 40-year-old rich dude because daddy wanted to make sure she was well off.
And you get it wrong. We didn't do that. No, we didn't.
Bullshit.
I'll be right back.
I mean, Dizzy probably did.
Yeah.
Why do you say I probably did?
I know you just got a look about you.
Yeah.
You got that look about me? What are you talking about?
Yeah, damn. Get a little personal.
How you mean?
Yeah.
Listen, what I was gonna do, I was gonna see him cower in the corner. I was gonna go shoot him and just take his wife.
You trying to say you did? It looks like the ice cream man in the white van.
No, but all I'm saying is take that.
No, I don't own a van. That's Hazy Days owns a van.
Oh yeah. Speaking of van,
This is how this conversation started. It was about a van.
yeah,
Never trust a man in a big white van.
yeah, and then
I think
Mike's
over.
in the van.
Yeah, you just painted it.
Nope.
All right, now it's.
I bought someone.
No.
I am
now
rock
it's
and roll.
afternoon time. Ooh, oh geez.
No, it's funny because actually Donna is the one that talked me into going back to my wife when we were separated. So.
Oh, geez.
What?
Yeah, she knew I had responsibilities I needed to take care of.
Look at this fucking purple knuckles.
You gotta realize all three of my wives knew each other. All three of them.
Wow.
Was this in Kentucky?
Nope.
He lives in a small neighborhood. Leave him alone.
My first wife was from Texas. Second wife was from Florida. Third wife was
Oh my!
David, did you say was out in Kentucky?
Yeah, because everybody in Eastern Kentucky is related 3 times.
Listen to me. He got 3 wives. He obviously lives in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I asked him, was this in Kentucky when this happened? There's a little bit of truth to that.
No, that's my mom was smart. She moved me out of Kentucky when I was about 4 years old because she knew if I stayed there, I ended up marrying somebody in the family.
Right? She couldn't keep him away from his cousins. She was like, "Yo, man."
Listen, I don't like to diss anybody's mum except Lizzie's, but I can, for honestly, say that your mum was smart, Anthony. And I really don't like dissing anyone's mum. I'm just saying, I don't think she was that smart.
Yeah.
I mean, you shot your teammates when they were scared. What the fuck is that all about? I mean, that's fucking vigilante. That's vigilante.
I didn't say I did. I just said don't always believe it's friendly fire.
No, yes, you did. You said you fucking did. You told me you did it. Holy shit. Unless you got
Somebody shot him in the leg a bit.
I'm just saying that's ruthless.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like I told him in fucking court martial. I plead the fifth. I don't know what you're talking about.
But yep.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Holy shit! When was you in court martial?
Twice for smacking a CO.
How hard did you smack a CO?
Well, one I smacked with the back end of an M16. The other one I smacked with the back of an M1 Hummer.
Holy shit!
And you're here to tell about it.
Wait, hold it. Anthony, the first one you hit with the M16, then the second one you hit with the Hummer?
The back of a H1 Hummer, yeah.
And you
learned. It shows you learned. You overcame. You adapt. You learned.
Yeah, I adapted.
Good Marine.
That's why Hazy's got a reversing camera.
I mean, I've got all sorts of cameras, but what I would like to say is, if anybody ever in your team is scared, don't shoot them. Just don't. I mean, they're probably going to get over it, and they can be okay the next day.
But see, Hazy Days, you got to understand there's a difference between being scared and then someone that's supposed to be watching your whole unit's back and they're not doing their job, okay? There's a big difference between being scared.
His fucking ass.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the protocol? What is the protocol for a soldier to go rogue and start shooting teammates? What's the protocol? What happens?
Put them down like a dog.
Well, who down?
The one that's going ape shit shooting people.
Well, that's you, Anthony. That's you.
No, because I'm not. It ain't gonna be but one bullet if it's that kind of kill.
Anthony, you told me that you fucking shot the scared people because they were slowing you down.
No, I said I would shoot them if they slowed me down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. I apologize.
Yeah, they heard that, and they were all running real fast.
Yeah, but we all knew that if you drug the unit down, you were a liability. Liabilities make it out in a body bag.
That's not real. Listen, that's not real. That's fucking
okay.
Good morning, Vietnam. I'm fucking a funny cunt, and I'm gonna eat something funny and do something funny on this movie, and I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna shoot you if you're scared. That's not real. It's not real, Anthony.
Well, you believe what you want. Yeah.
I mean, I will.
You know, because I fought for the freedom for you to do whatever you want, regardless what it is.
And I respect that, and I fucking respect you for that.
I respect you, Anthony. I never did any military service, so I'm not.
I did. I was all up for military service.
That's why you see most military people, they never get involved with all the bullshit, because the fact is, regardless what you think or how you want to live, we fought for you to live it that way. Period.
Yeah, but you know also, like you did. You fought
as long as you don't impeach on someone else's freedom or harm anybody, I can care less what you do.
Yeah, but I totally understand what you're saying. You did. Yeah. You went and you fought for your country and for you believe was right and to put everything right.
Right.
But you know, there's people that never ever dreamt the military that are fighting just as harder battles within themselves because the way they were fucking brought up. You know that?
Oh yeah,
I fought a war just this morning. I fucking couldn't get my underpants.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So, not one second would I take away the bravery that you fucking occurred to do what you done and go to war for your country. You know, not for 1 second, because I've got the best of friends that done it. You know, my best friend done that shit. Yeah, but also understand that people are also fighting the same fight that didn't. They had their own war.
Well, no, everybody has their own war, regardless where it's at.
He's only saying that because he came here and I didn't shoot him. I mean, I thought about it because he was a little bit scared, right, Dave? He was, a little shaky, but
yeah, a little.
We didn't shoot him. You know, we let him live. And look, he's doing all right today.
You did try fucking ripping my arm off at one point.
Yeah, but hey, I seen that video. You handled that shot damn well.
Yeah, do you know what? Listen, Anthony, do you know what they done? They tried fucking stitching me up, didn't they? They thought this one's.
Oh yeah, they thought it was going to lay you flat. They thought it was going to lay you flat on your ass.
They thought it was going to be laying that way, and they'd get a good shot. You know, but what did I do? I just went boom, and then I looked at them and I said, "Daddy's home, bitches." Fuck yeah.
That's when they look at each other. You only put one bullet in there, right?
Oh no, listen, I had plenty.
Please tell me you only put one shell in that bitch. He's smiling.
Yeah. Listen, it was amazing. It was an amazing time. Thanks to you, Dizzy, and fucking Joe DIY.
Hey, listen, we aim to please. You know what I mean?
Drive Drew was there too.
Hey.
Jack was there.
Hey, Hazy, even I gotta admit, you did a lot better than I thought you was going to.
Listen, I ain't no amateur when it comes to shooting. I gotta show you.
You should have heard the fucking laughing and giggling going on. I was like, Joe, did you bring him? Did you bring? Yeah, we're gonna get him. Yeah, we're gonna get him. Oh fuck yeah!
I didn't even realize.
They had the gun, boys. All right, boys, the camera on. All right, good. He's gonna fucking fall. Let's go.
Can I ask a question?
I didn't even know this was happening. That's how dodgy.
Hey, Hazy, didn't you say you served prior military reserves? And didn't you fire a weapon or two or have some type of weapon training in the military?
Yes, I've fired weapons all my life, Tom. All my life.
Okay, all right.
Cadets, before I was in cadets, I had air rifles and fucking peg guns and slings, and I've always fired. I've always shot somebody with something.
Yeah.
You know.
You always shot somebody with something. No wonder you have no friends. God damn it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, you shot him.
Fuck. I mean, if they're too slow.
You know, though,
you shoot all your friends. No one.
Yeah, you know
when you buy a bottle of Jameson's and say that's going to last for the weekend.
Tom.
You know, I'd be in a hospital if I drank that.
Tom, you remember the old creed. You keep your enemies to your side and your friends out in front of you. And people say, well, why would you do that? Because your enemy's not going to do nothing stupid when you're close enough to slap them. And then when you see your friends fucked up, you got enough time to put a foot in their ass.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all funny saying that type of shit, but reality is,
It's true.
if someone needs a kicking, they're gonna get it there, and then I ain't gonna come on some poem.
I guess we lost John.
What was that poem that fucking Anthony said? If your friends are on the north wind of the fucking summer solstice, then you can kick them in the ass.
Yeah.
But if they're not, if the west wind is blowing, and your friends from Africa meet friends from fucking Ethiopia, then you probably should stay back until you have a McDonald's.
Fucking McDonald's.
I mean, that's sound advice. That is sound advice.
That is sound advice.
Oh, man.
I endorse it.
Well, at least a Sonic. I mean, come on.
Listen, look what I've got. Look what I've got. They've sent to me. Up to no good sent me these fuckers. Look, I think he
Hold it, wait.
Sour
The pickles.
Yeah.
Did you see his video?
Yeah, and then he messaged me saying, "Have a guess what? I've sent you a pack of those fucking sour balls."
But now you need to
Tell the truth. He was in a call with us, with me and Brian, Hazy was, and he was like, "Oh man, I've been missing Up to No Good for a long time. He hasn't hit me up." So I sent Up to No Good a message, and the next thing you know, he sent Hazy his fucking sour balls.
Listen to this shit. Right, okay, let me just fucking make Dizzy just crumble for a second. Swear on your grandson's life. That's true.
No, I don't do that.
No. Yeah, so go fuck yourself. No, the truth is, me, Dizzy, and Up to No Good had a phone call the other night because I let Dizzy in. You know, he's calling me, seeing what's going on and all that. I said, I don't want to let Dizzy out, get all sad and shit. So I invited him into the call.
Hazy was like, "You want to see this fucking pussy whip motherfucker? Come to this phone call."
Listen, Louis is a pussy whip motherfucker. And if he's watching, which he might be, you had a pussy whip. He knows he's a pussy whip. I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him.
I've seen pussy whip before, but he takes the cake.
But the truth of the matter is, me, Dizzy, and fucking Up to No Good did have a good hour of just fucking around for an hour. Yeah. But I normally got to suffer with like fucking 8 hours of Dizzy in a day. That's a lot.
Nobody tells you to fucking call me when you're in the shower.
Like a job. It's like a job, and I'm like, how many hours have I got left? If I got dinner break, is your dinner break yet?
Fuck, the guy calls me when he's fucking in the shower, when he's taking a shit.
Actually, this is the truth. You called me this morning or this morning, as it turned afternoon. You called me, and I was sat on my bed with towels on me, just got off the shower, and I pressed to answer, but I pressed the wrong fucking button, and I disconnected the call, and I was like, oh, fuck. And I thought, I'm not, and then I jumped on it, I jumped on the call, and the call ended, and I thought, I'm not calling him back. It just ended, that's it, it's happening. But yeah, I did answer the call, but I was naked.
Well, what happened was it sent me a message. He's nude. So I hung up. I was like, fuck.
Fair dude. I mean, that's a good phone.
Yeah, it was like, man, he's nude. And I said, okay.
That is a good budget knife for what it is. That knife, this knife cost me about £8.
Yeah.
And for what it is, it's a fucking very good knife.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm impressed with it.
Yeah. Where did you get yours from, Anthony?
A company sent it to me a while back. What the hell was the name of that company?
How are companies sending you shit, Anthony? How many subscribers you got?
On my second channel, I ain't got but 680, but on my old channel, I had 50K.
Yeah, but why are they still sending you stuff if you haven't got a 50K channel?
Because I still do videos for their websites, not for YouTube, for their websites.
Oh, you're a videographer?
Yeah, you could say that.
I mean, sometimes if I'm really drunk, I really can't say it.
But I'm just saying, I still get shit sent to me from time to time, even when I don't make videos, and then they realize, oh, well, shit, he ain't doing it no more, and then they quit sending me stuff.
Yeah, you had a channel with 50K. You had a channel with 50K, and you don't now.
Well, no. I dropped it. I let it go.
What?
Yeah.
You seen that movie? What was it called?
Come on now.
Snowflake.
No,
let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
No, because one, I wasn't making enough money, and it was a full-time job.
What? What?
Well, are you making enough money now?
I know this. You can go on to Social Blade and read mine. I mean, I only have 12,000 subscribers, and I'm clearing 7 beans a month. So if I can do,
Tom, do me a
mean,
favor,
not
quick.
rule out
Kick
the way.
Dizzy, Tom.
Yeah, but you got to understand with my job,
I can't. This is
with
not
my
good.
job, I was clearing 149K a year. So fuck you two.
You can only have one moderator on StreamYard. I can't do anything about it.
I feel like I'm Brian.
What do you mean kick me? You're trying to kick me, Hazy?
I wouldn't kick you.
Yeah, because
You're just lucky Tom's not here to catch it.
I mean, I was trying to save you. I don't know what from.
You don't come on here often
You're
enough.
right. I mean, this is the thing. This is the thing. Some people can come onto YouTube and they can talk shit, and it's all good.
Yeah.
But as long as you don't expect people to believe the shit you're talking, then that's all good as well.
Yep.
You know, just be real. A lot of people think that they see other people doing some shit and they've got to be better than that. But unless you are better than that, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but you know how many people's channel I've seen going down, and they go, I don't know what's wrong, and I said, I can tell you what's wrong. You stop being you.
Yeah.
Well, I never stopped being me ever.
No, I'm just saying,
stopped being-
they get a bunch of people come around. I said, well, the reason those people came around because they liked you, and then you try to change to adapt to YouTube.
People are coming on to me.
Rules. Yeah.
And then Dizzy disappeared, and they were like, who the fuck is this Hazy Days? That's just fucking Mo. I mean, is he burning anything? I mean, Dizzy burn shit down.
Yep.
You know?
Well, it's like any business. Say you were on a restaurant and you got food that people like, and then you decide, well, I'm going to change it up.
Tom, let Johnny back.
Like it, they're not going to come around,
No, that's right. That's right. It's life. It's fucking life. This is the truth. We're here right now thinking that we know it all. We're right here in front of our computers. Listen, this is the reality of the situation, yeah? We're all sat. Listen. Bear this in mind.
Linda, listen.
Listen to me. Yeah, listen to me. We're all sat on our own. We're all sat on our own. Look around you. Who's there with you? No fucker. You're on your own.
Yep.
You are on your fucking own. That's it.
Yep.
No, I'm not.
Hey.
Hey guys, I got to shut it down.
All right.
We'll catch you
All right,
later.
I want
Tom.
to thank everybody for coming.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, everybody.
You, Dizzy, Anthony.
I didn't come
Collins.
yet. I didn't
No.
come yet. That's
No,
sweet.
I'm still waiting
Start
for the
breathing
biscuit.
hard.
Later.
Start breathing hard.
Later.
All right, everybody have a good evening.
You
Be
do.
good. Tom.
What happened,
Good night.
Michael?